welcome to Unsung Fury, episode 8. I'm joined by this beautiful crew. How are you all doing tonight? They must be laughing about stuff.
Happy birthday to you.
Stop!
Happy birthday. Come on, boys, to you.
Happy birthday. Send me money for Maggie's birthday.
Even though it's not her birthday.
No, you could have, even though it's not true, would have been a good.
That would have
Tyler, I'm sorry, man.
You
listen, Tyler, that was bad. Listen, all the glory I earned in today's session is just going to go to Tyler, to Tyler's glory, okay?
Oh, my God.
All right.
I'll accept that.
Can we have a separate pool and put on the overlay Tyler's glory?
I can just move all of your glory to his.
Yeah, just move all of his wrath over now. It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, I can do that over here. I can just steal all of his wrath, so.
Yeah, I have it set up differently on the overlay that the viewers get to see. The only thing I don't have yet is the ruin because Frank didn't send me the graphic yet.
I forgot to.
Actually, I fact checked. Frank is a terrible person.
I am.
So, yeah. Sorry, Maggie.
You needed to fact check that?
Yeah. I did. Listen. Why do you think I'm this white? I spent so much time researching.
I mean, what? I could have told you that. I have told you that.
I would have thought that would have been genetics, but I guess your facts check.
Tyler.
Wait, me being an awful person?
That's a fair cop.
It is genetic. That's right. Frank is genetically an awful person.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It sounds vaguely reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like me saying he's genetic. It sounds vaguely reverse.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Just edit that in post.
But it's true.
Scott, you're kicked off. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice playing, Scott.
So, if you haven't checked out Unsung Fury yet, we are a Wrath and Glory group, which is Warhammer 40k setting. And if you're not a Warhammer 40k fan, then it's okay. We'll teach you. You'll come along this journey with us, and we'll take you there. And if you have any questions, you can always pop them in the chat. We do pay attention to that. And of course, if you are enjoying the show and you enjoy the crazy banter that is this crew, you can go ahead and click that follow button. And of course, follow us on all of the places at Margaret Crone. And then the YouTube video goes up on Margaret Crone Plays.
Who's moving all my wrath here?
If you're watching this on YouTube, you can hit subscribe there, hit the bell, and then select whatever notification you want. And then hopefully they don't add more layers of complication to getting notified, but we'll find out next year because they just gave us another notification of all the changes that they're making.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't read it.
YouTube constantly changes stuff. We'll never know what's happening.
Hey, I wonder, well, it started happening before the big incident that I know about.
Yeah.
There was a big incident?
There was a big incident.
There's a big incident.
Did somebody get hurt?
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, sort of.
Yeah.
Having an entire Google account removed for
spamming emotes in chat.
Barely. The thing is, the amount of spam that is, like Nightbot wouldn't even do in.
Like people
posted
it
was
an
absurd amount. Yeah. And oh my God, it was bad.
It's real bad.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So.
And
you know what the funny part is? I'll know in like 6 months when somebody gets around like, Scott, how do you not know this?
When Scott finally figures out how the internet works. He's still learning. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't care about trends and.
It's okay. It's good. You're spending your time on probably better, more productive things, or just hopefully not
destroying my child's life and making her have daddy issue. Oh, that sounds terrible. Let's remove that. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that sounds awful.
Scott, you're really kicked off the show. I'm sorry you're going.
I didn't post. Jesus.
Anyways, to continue it, if you would like to support the show and support kicking Scott off the show, no, I'm just kidding. You can just donate. Hit the subscribe button here on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can come over to twitch.tv/MargaretCronePlays and you can subscribe. We provide new emotes, and you can also use those emotes across all of the Discords that you use. And then if you join our Discord, which you can do !Discord in the chat right now, or you can go to the YouTube channel and check out the link down below. We provide you all kinds of awesome emotes over there, as well as a ton of chats with amazing, awesome community that you can come hang out with. So it's good times, good people. We're called the Space Vikings. It's always an adventure. But I think that kind of covers all of the this and that's. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in with us. And we're about to have a lot of fun playing Warhammer Wrath and Glory. Oh, and of course, all of the donations and all of the subscription money and things of that go back towards the show. So I do pay all of my cast members, and I also pay for any art and things of that sort. So helping us and supporting us allows us to have cool things like all the beautiful character art that we have right here. This was made by Ollie Rant, and I did the overlays and stuff and intro and stuff like that, but I do pay the cast. So we're gonna go around and let everyone introduce themselves, and then we'll kick it off and let Frank take it away. So first and foremost, we will head on over to Luther, played by Delric. Tell us where we can find you at, and of course a little bit about your character that you're playing today.
Find me twitch.tv/Delric, youtube.com/Delric, and Lost Initiative shows my other channel as well. What's up? I am playing Luther. Luther is totally a nice guy that does everything he can to get along with all people he meets. He's quiet and respectful, and generally doesn't like violence, tries to avoid that as much as possible. Anyways, he's with this ragtag band of funky crew, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of this rootin' tootin' mystery that we have going on here. And what did happen to those people? Well, we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Back to Maggie.
I shake my head at you. Of course, looking up above me, we have Torinado, played by Apocalypto12. Tell us a little bit about where we can find you at, and of course, your character that you're playing today.
You can find me hunched over, already working on my taxes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also on twitch.tv/apocalypto_12.
We still got like 3 more months. Like, please, don't stress people out.
I have to do my estimates. So that's fun. But anyway, I'm also have a new accountant this year, so I have to deal with that. But anyway, twitch.tv/apocalypto_12, apocalypto_12 over on Instagram and Twitter and all those places, and just apocalypto12 on YouTube. You can also find me here, obviously, for this show, Lost Initiative show on Wednesday nights, and then on Friday nights over on Scott's channel for playing Regicide campaign, which is pretty great, Auroran Regicide. So I have way too much D&D going on right now, but also
there's
not
never
enough
too
at the
much.
same time.
Do not say those words. That is hearsay. You are going. The Emperor will hear about this.
Donate to ban Tyler for saying that.
No. But I play Torinado Periat, who is a Imperial Guardsman Desperado that is a dual wielding badass.
And his equipment is glued to its skin, more like burned.
Yeah. I am just an armored person. I look like a robot, but I'm not one.
And of course, moving on over from that, we've got up in the corner, we've got Gildo, played by Eric Vulgaris. Tell us a little bit about where people can find you at, and of course, the wonderful character that you're bringing to the table.
Yeah, hi Maggie. Hi fellow players. Hi chat. I'm Eric. I'm Eric Vulgaris everywhere. And I am playing the Katachan's finest. I'm an Imperial Guardsman by the name of Gildo. I'm most known for my knife. And you probably know me because I drop my accent all the time. And my name doesn't change it up, so whatever. That's me.
I'm most known for my knife, aka his sword, which he's calling a knife.
Yeah.
Apparently,
and
I'm
of course,
secretly a feline, according to Baron.
I think that says feline.
I see feline.
There's a D at the end of that.
Oh, okay, fair.
and of course, I'm playing Ostara Thomas, who is a psyker, a sanctioned psyker, and she's basically been brainwashed into believing some things, which is always interesting for the Emperor. And she's been slowly learning to kind of control her powers that she has, as she's been blessed by the one and only warp, which has definitely had some interesting effects in our play session. So hopefully you all enjoy the show. I'm going to kick it over to our game master, Frank. Tell people where they can find you at, and of course, take it away.
Hello, you all know me. I am Frank, Controller Frank. Twitter, Discord, Twitch, someday again, maybe, who knows. Before we even get started, on Sundays, around 2 p.m. Pacific time, we do more Warhammer stuff on our Discord. We do Warhammer, Arma, fantastic game. I killed you guys there. You're free to join. You just need Arma. And, I'll kill you that way. It's a win-win.
I like that Frank's just like, on Sundays, if you'd like to get murdered by me, stop on by.
Stop on by.
It's a great time for me. This is commercial.
I mean, that is my commercial. All right. So, last time on Unsung Fury. Who do I want to tell me what happened this time? Eric, why don't you tell me what happened last time?
Fought in an atrium.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a walk in a park.
We took
elevators, and an atrium. Yeah.
I remember you put it in and took it out as many times as you needed to get there.
Yeah, you
Sounds
finished
right.
it.
Until arrival, you can say.
Well, I'm just saying your
Yeah, but
performance
who
was quite good there, Eric.
Well, thank you.
So you reached the right level of elevation.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to tell sometimes, and I really have to get like facial cues from you all to know
You
that.
really had to
So I
edge it at
appreciate
the
it.
end, though.
Of course.
No.
So
I liked how you sped
I
up
don't remember.
and slowed down while doing that as well.
I have to fire them all.
who
Listen, was anybody shocked by the ending?
Now my question, I can't remember what I was going to ask. I was going to ask, someone else showed up though.
Also, I just realized it's
Someone
actually
good.
episode 9.
What did you say it was?
I said it was episode 8.
No.
Oh, That's not
Yeah, this is episode 9 because I didn't go to one episode. My notes had episode 8, so that's why.
Yeah,
Oops.
I messed up. It's fine.
That's it.
Thanks.
I'm gonna open my notes.
I remembered. I didn't write it down, but I remembered. Just because Maggie and I talked about this at the end of the last session when you were figuring out what the episode number was for the last recording.
I messed up.
Yeah. So, but yeah, last time on Unsung Fury, you guys continued your fights. You ran to an elevator shaft, jumped on a elevator that was already going down, decided it was going too slow, broke the emergency lock on it with Gildo's sword/large knife, began to plummet downwards, stabbed it again, slowed down, pulled it out, put it back in, until you guys reached the second floor. The second floor, being an atrium, was relatively nice looking and packed full of people waiting to shoot you. However, as you guys strolled through that park and the ambush began, you were able to kill most of your attackers. Or, not so much kill them as, let them attempt to martyr themselves upon you. Near the ends, I believe it was Luther who shot Wires, was able to stun and shock the last assailant as he was about to martyr himself.
That's right. Don't bite the pill. Don't bite the pill.
In complete darkness now.
It's happening.
Well, you know, when people used to like take the cyanide pill and
Yeah, he's talking about
Oh,
that.
okay. All right,
Biting
all right.
to it.
you would
I
like
was
have to
just
shove
like,
your
what
hand in
are
their
you
mouth so they
talking
bite
about?
your finger, you know? Like,
Now it makes more sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like shouting something. I was like, what is he even on about?
Thank you, Tyler, for coming back to the Cold War with me. I appreciate it.
Of course. I I've seen it. I know what's happening.
Frank's never left the Cold War. It's his favorite period.
Yeah, it's nice and cold. Why would I want to leave that? It was before global warming, Scott.
Oh, Jesus. Keep going.
Yeah, so you all stand there in near pitch blackness. What do you do?
Kick the guy to make sure they're still alive.
You're like still 120 feet from them.
Are we out of
You
combat?
walk up to him, then kick
Yeah,
the
you're
guy.
out of combat.
Okay.
But it's near complete darkness.
Yeah.
So
Turn on my mag light.
My mag light.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, but you gotta do it like janitor style. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, no, you have to do it where you like shine the light and still have your gun out.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the double
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The like this. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What about you, Osara and Gilda? In this darkness, do you guys pull out flashlights or?
No.
Yeah.
I look into the darkness.
Yeah. We don't have any of those sweet headsets or whatever that the red lights the people have.
No, not the Prey Sense.
Yeah, Prey Sense goggles. So
I take the mask off of one of them and I put on the goggles.
They all explode.
You could, except they all blew up.
no, I'm just gonna follow. I don't actually have a flashlight. It looks like, so I'm just gonna follow somebody with a flashlight.
Yeah, I think that's just.
I'm looking at my gear. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You got 3 more flashlights and hand them to the crew. I just have flashlights on me.
you only had enough pocket space for that one.
Torinade is going to turn on his Prey Sense goggles.
Okay. Yeah, everyone make it.
That's right. Are there corpses so we can go and get their headgear from?
No,
Yes.
they
That's
all
what I
great.
just asked.
They all blew up.
Scott.
I'm sorry. I was typing a bad joke to Tyler.
Yeah, just everyone make a quick observation
Awareness?
check. See if you trip.
Awareness check?
Yeah, awareness.
I didn't open my character sheet.
A 3.
Cool.
5.
Cool.
3.
I mean, do I roll one if I
Yeah.
don't have a flashlight? Okay.
Yeah, basically, I just want to
You're rolling awareness.
Right. I just wanted to know if it was.
Maybe you said. Oh,
Whoa,
Jesus! But you
That's
got
a
to ruin.
glory.
Yeah.
That's a glory.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Just add a glory to it.
It's not even dark yet.
Glory normally, or?
I'll
Yeah.
add the glory to ours.
We call this Katachan sunset.
Yeah, Gildo. As you were all kind of just walking, you see just a shadow of a figure run from where the body lay. And you
Do they
hear
hit-
a
Yeah.
faint beeping once more.
Oh, shit. Stop it before it blows up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him.
No.
That's the figure?
We need him alive.
This is the one that
Yeah,
we're supposed to be.
I-
was what we're supposed to be questioning.
Can't. Yeah, well, if they're running in the darkness, well, then we don't have them. I can't shoot to stun. In
Oh, this can't be
game.
the
You
guy that
shoot
we
to kill.
electrocuted. This can't be the guy we electrocuted. This is somebody else. You go right
I don't
ahead.
know. I'm shooting him.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
It's going to be a...
Y'all can.
Holy
we can.
crap.
We'll sort it
What
out
is
later.
that?
That's my last carbine.
12?
Roll damage for me, super.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
No, that's not the right roll. I have to re-roll that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's your last card. That's
That's
your
that's the
carbine.
last one. That's the last one in the carbine. I had 4
Oh.
bonus dice to it, and so they rolled all of those. So
Oh,
don't
you
count the
forgot.
pew pew. Don't count the pew pew. I gotta redo it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's too bad.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
And a complication. There you go.
Oh,
that's,
no, that's like-
more. That's more me. There we go. Sorry,
No.
everybody.
That's
Yeah,
the complication. I'm
that's
going to say...
classic.
The
Classic
first
error.
one you probably would have hit. I'm just saying, not this one.
Weapon stuck.
Wait, why'd you have to re-roll that?
He had his dice wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I had it messed up. I have to succeed a strength check to unmess it up, and I do. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like per se, but okay.
Yeah. What did your weapon even get stuck on? I mean, you
Got stuck on Luther.
Yeah.
Got tangled up in Luther's shit.
His flashlight. He
Yeah.
I blinded you.
Oh, movie. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I missed so bad. Yeah, and I just shield my eyes, and it's like caught in your hand and shit. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Oh no.
Okay. Classic.
we see the red bolts of light go out from your last carbine and fade off into the darkness as you no longer see the figure. A few seconds later, you're all taken aback by the wash of fire as the explosion from behind this small barrier erupts. The flames lighting up everything in the atrium for several long moments.
Would that blind me with Prey Sense goggles on?
Yes.
Shoot. All right, I'm blind. Hey guys, I can't see crap.
That was the complication that Gilda rolled. They affected you instead.
Aww.
Well, I'm sorry.
I would like to. Do we hear any other noises other than that?
No. Now you hear the faint sound of people screaming as they try to flee the hotel itself. The buzzing of electric wires still live from where they were shot down.
Okay.
Is there? If I looked around, would I be able to find where to shut down the live wires so we don't randomly get electrocuted?
Yes. You would be able to find basically a power panel on one of the walls not too far away.
I'm gonna go shut the power off.
Yeah, so you go there. You pull the big lever that says, please do not touch.
Yep.
And the live wires stop. Silent darkness.
So when you pull that lever, stop, silent darkness, all that, my flashlight's still going, so I can still make my direction towards that character. So I mean, I'm not going to be slowing down because I'm not worried. So I'm just going to keep making my way over there. We need answers. We need this person. We need them alive.
Yeah, that's where the explosion came from, was where that person was.
No, I know, but I still want to go and see if there's anything left.
You go, the smoldering fire kind of lighting your way along with your flashlight. And
where are you gonna go?
He's going to where the explosion was, where the person...
Before he walks, can I grab your shoulder, Luther?
No, leave me alone.
Don't touch me.
She kind of puts her hand on your shoulder and she's like, hold on, let me check. And she's gonna scry to see, so no one has to go put themselves in flame.
Or like in risk if there's like an ambush or something.
Yeah.
So I'm actually legit. While she's doing that, because I'm curious. I don't know a lot about her abilities. I actually want to take the flashlight and just in front of her eyes really quickly, like 3 passes real quick, just to see if there's any response. And it's like one of those like, whoa, because it's a bright light. Sorry, Maggie, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll see. You're probably going to cause me a complication now because you're like flashing a light in my face. All right,
let's actually flickering it off on.
Let's roll.
That's the worst.
Doing the strobe.
Think.
Yeah, so Sarah has a seizure while in scry mode now.
6.
Yeah,
no complications. And do I get any glory?
I helped you on that.
No, that was just 3.
You could technically shift one of those into glory.
I will shift it to more information.
Okay. What exactly are you trying to find out?
As I'm looking, so basically her eyes roll back and you just hear her mumbling some prayers, and she goes into like, basically like the flame just starts being like this bright thing around her, and then she kind of, it's like almost like she blinks like in this weird vision, and then all of a sudden she can kind of see a little bit better and everything's just vibrant, and she looks through, and basically I guess what I'm looking for is what's there, and then also what's my biggest threat.
Okay, so as you go into your almost peripheral view of everything above you in your little astral projection form, you zoom over to where the body was. A simple crater there now. No body that can be discerned from where the explosion occurred.
Okay.
Your closest threat, you can tell, is actually outside at the moment. The rotorcraft still has somebody in it, and it looks like they are also setting explosives to be detonated upon their command. It looks just to be the pilot, relatively lightly armored, yet still wearing a mask.
Okay. She's gonna blink back too and come back to her body with all of a sudden flashlight in her face.
No, I just 3 passes, and then I put it down.
But this happened pretty quickly, or was that like over?
That was
time?
pretty quickly.
It was just like, huh.
Also, I want fan art of that. Just like.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. So she comes back to, and she kind of like sees Luther in front of her, and it's like, there's still someone out there. They're in the craft, and she just points towards like the direction.
You said in the craft, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She points outside, and you're like,
I'm gonna look to like Gildo and the other one, because obviously they're the tough point guys. Like look
The
to
other
them.
one. Do you like Torinado? Do you like being called the other one?
Yes, 100%.
All right, other one.
Sorry. I'm gonna point to Gildo and not Lobos and like gesture towards the craft, and then start like moving forward, but a little bit more quickly.
All right.
Sorry, Tyler.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
No problem. I love all my
like my
children equally. Looks at hands for the names.
oh my gosh! I called. We have like an IGDA, like which is the International Game Developers Association board meeting once a month, and I called one of the board members a different name of one of the people that wasn't there. It's a very embarrassing moment.
So on Wednesday morning,
it's not nice when you name somebody else. I felt so bad.
on Wednesday morning, I played with 3 people, the same 3 people for now 3 seasons of the same campaign.
Yeah.
But 2 of them happen to be from Australia and are very different people, very different personalities. I confuse their names every week,
Oh no.
consistently, all the time.
Talking
See, if
about
that's consistent.
Tash
This
and
was like a
Jake.
one-time thing, and I felt
Tesh
so
and
bad.
Jake. How similar do Tesh and Jake sound?
Not at all.
Oh, to be fair, mine was close. One is like they're both A names, so at least there was some similarity.
Anthony and Aaron?
No, that's really close though.
She's like, you scared me. It's actually Aaron and Anthony.
It's actually Aardvark and Adrift.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine those names?
Yes, I can.
Actually, I think Tyler just did. Sorry.
I picked 2 words that popped into my head that started with A that I wouldn't think would be names.
Aardvark is the name.
Name of an animal.
In an animal?
Yeah, but what did you name your kid? Like,
No.
Did you name your kid Aardvark, Scott?
I mean, it's a pretty cool name.
I just
like
seriously,
it.
Scott
Like
having
Aardvark.
another kid being like, oh, hi, Anthony.
I like how Scott's just like, that is a name. We're like, who's naming their kid Aardvark?
But like, I like it. Sorry. It's a good thing my wife makes those decisions. Moving on.
Frank, reel it in. You're the
All right.
fisherman here.
So, your person Aardvark.
Aardvark's
so-
the name of the rotorcraft driver.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey.
And Adrift is the name of the rotorcraft.
Wait.
Wait.
I like it.
Torinado will probably speak up after Luther kind of gestured to him and called him other one, and he'd be like, do you think you can electrocute that one? And points to the down wires.
I pull out my taser. I don't have a taser. That was a joke.
Kind of figured.
Yeah, it's just, I
So,
wanted to be sure.
Nastara, you motion towards the wall. Now, mind you, the wall is, you all can't see it because it's darkness, but is just no windows, just a large painting at the moment.
Can I cast magic missile into the darkness?
Unfortunately not. You're not a psyker.
Damn it.
I can't
That's
either,
like
though.
a
I also
corruption
don't have
point.
magic missile.
Can you-
I didn't go pyro.
Can you crush it? Like, just break open the wall?
You
Yeah,
can crush
yeah.
darkness.
I
Yeah.
could do that. Do we want to do that?
I mean, if we'd have high ground on somebody down below.
Is that the most direct route, Frank? If I crushed open the wall, like Kool-Aid Man through
Yes.
the wall.
If you
Okay.
cool it,
Come on, she crushes it, and then Gildo's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. Yeah, Gildo is gonna run through. I'm gonna crush it. Okay, that's the plan. Are you ready? Are you in? Okay.
As long as Gyodo can say, oh
Someone
yeah.
gift that. Okay. I need that thumbs up from.
I just want to see a Rambo-looking Kool-Aid Man now.
Okay, I will roll my crush. We'll see if it works. I do not have. Do I?
That is not red drink inside him.
Bonus die here for some reason? No, I do not get a bonus die. That was from previous things.
use your extra
Good if
wolf
you used a
powers.
glory
Go
or something.
unbound. More power.
Do you really need it? It's not a moving object.
I think I still have to roll. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, she's fine.
11?
You definitely crushed it.
I rolled an 11.
You crushed it.
Pretty
when
dang
you were
good.
We
trying
get a
to crush
glory,
it.
right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can shift into glory if
I
you want.
got that.
We should
Yeah.
do.
What does TD mean?
Total
Touchdown.
destruction.
Done. Accepted. Accepted.
Target's defense.
Yeah, target's defense. It's against the target's defense. So I still have to roll
Thank you.
because the wall has a defense.
Yes. Everything has a defense, technically.
Did we ever?
Yeah,
figure
I
out
changed
the
all my
correct-
stuff to properly show what the DN is because I think they were wrong before.
Oh, okay.
That's why it says TD, and you probably never saw that before because like
No,
after last
because
session.
now it said 6, so that's why you made it with the scribe.
Yeah, because remember I was like, we were doing spells wrong this entire time.
Yeah.
Well, that's not we. That's you.
No, there's some other stuff with that.
Okay.
I have to look.
Perfect. I will like to learn that, so I know second rules
Yeah, I
better.
forgot what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot
so
I was gonna purchase
you
something.
reach out. The wall, already weakened by the explosion from the suicide vest, begins to crumble under your grasp until you simply tear a large chunk from the wall.
Yeah, she
That's
just
bubble.
like puts her hand out, and you just hear her like saying prayers lightly under her breath, and she like her hand slowly crushes, and you slowly start seeing like the wall crunching in, and then she just like pulls it out, and the wall just comes out from the wall.
Ah,
The
don't
wall
hit me!
comes out from the wall. A chunk of the wall comes out of the wall.
There.
we go.
Rubble comes from
Got
the
it.
wall.
Yeah, and then it just crumples and falls to the ground.
Gildo, you're up.
I like look. I think the shots from inside the like the break, like the breach, right? And my head like pokes from the side. I'm like, oh yeah, and then, like gonna walk through. Yeah, I walk through clear. I don't even have a flashlight, but who cares?
Oh, this
This
is
is
Oh, no,
outside.
of course, light.
You're gonna look out. It's
Yeah.
outside.
It's still
Yeah.
it's nighttime, but there's a shit ton of streetlights and stuff. It looks like it can stay out.
Got it. Okay.
Just
Well, I'm ready to rock and
super
roll.
Orange glow. Yeah. So the black rotorcraft lies in the middle of this 4-lane highway. Just crashed down in the median, clearly unable to take back off as you notice one of the wings is clipped very heavily and just sparking as the engine, still trying to spin, is stuck.
Please don't miss. There's explosives all around.
Does anybody look like they're gonna step in forward first?
I thought Gildo just.
Yeah, I
did.
thought Gildo was.
Yeah, I went to the breach.
Yeah. Okay, my apologies. You did just poke your head in. And, oh yeah. So I'll offer you my flashlight because you're gonna go first because it's still dark in there too, right? So I'll offer you
No,
my flashlight.
this is outside.
No, it's outside.
Oh, my
The
apologies.
helicopter is
Scott
not
doesn't
inside
listen.
the building.
My apologies.
It's on the street. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I don't do that. I click it off and put it away.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there an easy way on the ship?
Can you like jump, like do the
you
crazy, like
don't
he
notice
runs
any
back into
obvious
the room and then
doors
he
on this
runs
side.
and he just like
Maggie's
leaps.
trying to do something, but she's muted
Yeah.
still.
Oh shit! I muted myself. I don't know why I muted myself there. Can you can he like do the thing where he like turns around, runs the other direction, and then runs and just like leaps onto it?
Oh, I was gonna hope that you're gonna tear a hole in the ship.
Oh yeah, I could do that too.
Because is it a decent
We got
distance
land.
from where we are down or across?
Yeah, it's the sidewalk plus 2 lanes, basically. Just to give you guys a picture of the distance.
Quick question, Torinado, would he know where the vehicles are?
In the building, yeah, they're in a separate garage.
Okay.
All buildings,
I just want to like.
vehicles.
I kind
a
of just
sheet
wanted
and
to
drift.
shoot it with the tank, just for funsies.
Do you have to like go get a tank first?
Hold on, let me get the tank.
It's in valet parking.
What movie was that? It's like, hold on, I'll be right back.
All of them.
Anyways, so I feel like it was one of the Ocean's movies where you have a tank. So I mean, honestly, if it's not that far of a drop down because you're only on the 2nd floor,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just dangle and
20.
drop. If it, what is it?
Yeah. The story is 10 feet.
How high up did you say we are? Like my
20
feet are.
up.
So we're on the third floor. Then we're on the second floor.
On
No,
the second floor.
so 10 feet for the first floor.
And I'm standing on the bottom of the second
You're
floor.
about
you're
12 feet up.
12 feet
Yeah,
up.
it's 12 feet makes sense. Okay, perfect. So I'll dangle drop. Yeah. Like it was one of those, if she ripped open a clean enough hole for us to do it, just dangle and drop.
Yeah, easily. I was going to say either way you would be able to if you just climb down a bit.
Is the rotorcraft within 20 meters of us?
Easily, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
will stand on the edge while they're like climbing down. I'm going to stand on the edge and I'm going to use my crush, but I'm not going to try to crush. I'm going to try to grapple it and then move it towards them.
Ha! Did you guys ever play PsyOps, the video game?
No.
For Xbox? So it was better than all Star Wars games in how it was that it allowed you to use telekinesis. One of the best parts of the hacks of that game was if you telekinesis an object that you were standing on, you could fly in the game. Maggie, make us fly on this hovercraft.
Yeah, so you reach out, you grab it, and you're trying to pull it towards you?
Yeah. I'm going to reach out and try to grab it and pull it towards us. Let's see how that goes. 8. Ooh,
Fine.
dang. And I guess
it's
I'll shift
heavy. You
another
have to-
glory.
Nice. You strain with the weight of the helicopter, but you're able to, as it screeches and sparks against the pavement, pull it much closer.
Tornado's going to run and jump on top of it.
Yeah, I'm going to
Nice.
pull it closer towards you guys. Towards where you guys are climbing down.
Yeah. Tornado, if you're going to try and jump on top of it, make that's
I'm going to use a glory for this athletics because
What?
I
you're
have
a
a
god.
2 in athletics.
That makes sense. Use the glory.
All right, fine. I guess that's fair.
I guess.
You need to put more points than that. Don't you have a ton of points, dude?
There you go.
Yeah, he has like 30 points.
BP? Yeah, you could spend it on more athletic stuff.
I forgot.
But you're saving for something. I know you were talking about it.
Just be more glorious.
I think I make it with that 5 though.
Yeah, oh no, Torna, you get a running head start and you jump. And at first you think you might have misjudged your jump as being too gentle as you pass over the still whirring blades of the left wing until you just barely make it, the wings blowing at your pants legs as you fall onto the top of the rotorcraft.
Great. Cool. I didn't get caught up, guys. Hey, it's an easy jump. Come over here.
Oh my god. For you, maybe.
Yeah.
And like I said, I dangle and drop, so I'm going to walk over to the thing.
Yeah, I'm pulling it towards them. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, weapon
make it
back
easy.
out. I'm going to be approaching. I don't know if you remember, my rifle was the weapon that was out at the time.
Yeah.
I'll be approaching.
And then Gildo, what are you doing?
I'm probably going to be having to back up Luther.
Okay.
So I think I'm being actually out of character here and like cautious. Actually, I feel like I don't trust Luther. I'm worried about you.
Thanks. Feel free to not back me up and totally take over. I have no problem with that. Like, you go right ahead.
Yeah. Both of you make a quick awareness for me.
Awareness, absolutely, yes, sir. All three of us, or just two of
Has
us?
another pizza. No, just you two.
yeah, he is.
Tyler, make sure I don't forget about Friday. It's our date.
Yep. Red Baron Friday.
Oh, I rolled terribly.
My character sheet's doing the dumb thing again. I gotta
I love
restart.
when it does that.
I have
Ooh,
9
that's a
dice.
complication too.
I actually didn't turn my flashlight off. It's still on in my pocket, and I'm like, like your cell phone. Like, you're like, oh shit, you know.
There we go.
Much
I
better.
take a 7.
Yeah, Luther, you see a little bit of what happens. You see the side-mounted bolter twitch on the side of the rotorcraft. Gildo, you immediately see through a very small viewport a red-lensed face holding onto this bolter as they are clearly beginning to lift up slowly, trying to be stealthy about it, to open fire on you two.
Thanks, Maggie. He just turned the things that were in his range. It's like, oh, let me just bring this over here. And the guy's
oh my
like,
God, Tyler,
sweet.
you're eating an entire pizza. I just can never get over this.
So I said he had another pizza.
I know. I'm just
I
like,
was streaming before this. So I didn't have a chance.
it's just ridiculous.
Maggie, tune in on Friday. The entire cast is going to do it together.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I feel
I
like
have pizza date night.
for Tyler, this is just it's his brand to eat a whole pizza.
Oh, that'd be a great emo. Tyler, like with a pizza? Like,
Yes, you're right.
that'd be an awesome emo.
Oh,
my
you
God.
need it as an
No, thank
emo.
you.
Write that shit down.
Yeah.
Oh no, what you
Noel.
need
That's a
is like
great
a
name of a
PogChamp
pizza.
face, Tyler. So it'd be like,
Yeah,
and
you
then
need a podcast
and then you need a
then
pizza emote. So then you can be
Yeah,
like,
just a
and you
whole-
can put two together.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's like double emo. That's good.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Pizza sounds like an awesome pizza.
Oh, Apocalypse Pizza.
Can I get an extra large Apocalypse Pizza? Extra Apocalypse?
You could get a sponsorship with a pizza place and then have a pizza called the Apocalypse Pizza.
Listen, pizza
Yeah.
places.
Give Tyler that cheddar.
Tyler's like,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
ready.
See?
Dude,
See?
Pizza Hut has
Mozzarella,
tried to
too.
do a lot of like, or not Pizza Hut and Domino's are both trying to get in the game space. I think if you just
Okay.
email them, you never know.
Domino's, I'll let you give me a pepperoni.
How about a sausage?
sausage.
I'm down.
large.
I would love to go hometown, go to La Rosa's in Cincinnati and local, but you know,
Well, you could reach out to them. They might be down.
my dad went to school with the La Rosa's brothers, so
You got an in. It's all about network. All right, Frank, reel us in.
Come on,
God
Frank.
damn it.
You're terrible
the fisherman
fisherman.
here.
Jesus. He's out in a storm.
So, Gildo, you see this person stealthily, or trying to be stealthy, trying to bring the gun up to fire at you, both, as you walk closer.
How close?
You're still about 60 feet.
So not charging with the knife
Or
range.
no, you're like 40 feet away.
That sounds like charging with the knife range.
4 feet is within, yeah.
Yeah, 40.
4 feet's nothing. I can reach 4 feet.
Yeah, 4 feet is like,
I think it's
Does he have a
40.
sword for a knife?
40. Is 40 feet within range? Can I spend a wrath point or a glory point to do that?
I thought you said 4 feet.
No, I said 40.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard 40.
I'm sorry.
I
Scott
would
and
love
I
to
heard
charge.
wrong.
Yep.
Eric clearly has ears and we do not.
Yeah,
on
We're
the
getting
other
old, okay? Just leave us alone.
Astara was able to pull this mostly closer.
All right, I don't know what's going on with my dice.
Oh my gosh, Gilda.
Of
what's
only a 4.
happening?
I mean, that's still
4 is pretty good though.
hit. What are you trying to do with that hit, though? Are you trying to hit the
I'm trying to
gun or
perforate
into
them.
the weapon slot?
So most people have like blood in them, and I'm trying to make it so that that's actually not in them anymore.
Okay, so you're trying to stab
As fast as
through
possible.
through the little seeing port that he has, where he's
Yep.
trying to aim this gun. Cool. Okay, roll damage.
Stab him in the
I can't
face.
push anything for damage, right?
Oh no. Yeah, I'll get on your sheet real quick. Oh, there
Okay.
you go. Wait, that doesn't seem like the right damage.
That can't be right.
That doesn't seem right.
You
Yeah.
have 0.
Eric Vulgarius.
Do you have a lot of damage on your character or something? That's giving you negatives or something?
No,
Hmm.
no, my sheet's normal. I don't know
Maybe
why
re-
it's.
I
refresh
feel like
arena?
that's reset recently.
Yeah, that can't be right.
Let me check and see.
Weapon base DR plus adjusted strength plus half willpower. No, we don't have to worry about that. But half base DR plus adjusted strength. That's my strength is 5. There's no way.
Yeah,
There's
I
no-
don't think it's not
Like
playing
minimum.
Your minimum
Um,
should be
I feel like
8,
maybe-
it's
maybe-
not giving you strength.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. The rating is right. Do you know how much damage a base damage of a knife is?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now.
Sorry about that. I didn't even realize that.
Good.
Didn't know how it got
So
goofed somewhere. We're doing.
somehow It broke. Yeah, you should have 1 extra die on there, anyways. But it should be plus your strength, I think.
That makes sense.
Unless your knife is actually.
There we
just
go.
that weak.
I found what it is.
Oh,
The
what is it?
melee checkbox wasn't checked.
Oh, that's
Let me re-roll it. Let me re-roll it.
Reroll it.
That's my I think my attack roll was right then, but I think
I think your attack roll is fine. Try your damage again. Yeah, there we go.
8. There we go.
Yes.
That looks more right.
All
I'm
right.
sorry about that,
8.
everybody.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so just tell me how you kill the pilot of this this craft. As he's inside this closed vehicle.
There's a knife, and there's a back of a neck, and it goes right through it, and dies right in the seat.
Yeah. So we get it from his perspective.
Okay.
As he is holding on, breathing in his mask, we just get the loud, heavy breathing muffled in his ears as he's bringing up the reticle of the gun. And then we just hear the telltale chink noise as the knife slides through the viewport. And we see him look down at this long metal blade just sticking through where he would peek out. And then he just lumps backwards onto his seat.
Katajan Devil Claw. I don't make them like they used to. Paying it off, by the way.
But you guys make your own.
There's no other spots to... We didn't hear any other sounds on the ship.
No, you didn't hear anyone else on the ship.
Well,
and Astar didn't see anyone else on the ship.
Yeah, well... Then I guess we're going to have to...
You mean on the rotocraft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one person on the rotocraft.
There was one. I think that's the person.
Yeah. There was one. It was just a driver. That's all I saw.
Okay, cool. So then I guess we just need to figure out what the hell's going on by looting and...
I'm going to keep pulling the vehicle closer.
Yeah.
The good news is...
she's still pulling the craft. Make a quick athletics to not get crushed.
Okay. The good news, though...
I'm joking about
that.
Oh,
I was like, that makes sense to me. The good news is that when you kill people with a knife, there's way less chance of like incidental fire blowing up consoles and things that are important for figuring out what the hell's going on.
Also, you could jack his mask, his eye goggles.
They went through the... Well, I guess the eye goggles are part of the face mask, though, right?
Yeah, but you hit him in the throat.
So you could take his eye goggles.
Oh,
the googlies.
Yeah, I will take the goggles.
Nice. We're in a match, buddy.
You hear that high-pitched wheel of the Tom Clancy night vision goggle sound? You know what I'm talking about? And the high squeal, or the Modern Warfare. Yeah.
I personally prefer the ones from Jurassic Park.
Oh, in the tall grass?
Mm-hmm.
In the tall grass. Yeah. I got you. Don't go in the tall grass. Warned you about the tall grass.
If you circle the rotorcraft, you notice that on either side there's no doors, but there is a hatch in the back.
Yeah.
The clear opening ramp.
What about Torinado? What's he see up top?
Up top, you see the top of the rotorcraft. One of the roto wings is still going. The other is damaged. It has metal stuck in it. If you go across it, there's no hatch up top, but there is the cockpit, which you can break into or open that way.
Yeah, that's what I'll try to do.
Okay. Let's roll for it.
All right.
It's actually not going to be a super difficult roll because, fun fact, you're just breaking something. So, literally just melee skill.
So, weapon skill?
Yeah. I don't know why I call it melee skill. Yeah. What are you hitting the...
My chain sword.
Oh, you easily carve this open as you hit your chainsword against it, revving up the engine and sawing through the glass as this thing shears apart.
Woohoo! All right, I'm going to pop down and see if I can turn off that spinning rotor then.
Mm-hmm.
While we're making quite a ruckus doing this, can I, more or less check our 6? Like, just kind of keep an eye and make sure we don't get ambushed by anyone else in the interim.
Yeah, just make a quick awareness.
Sure. And they can do whatever. I'm just going to keep watching.
Ronnie, make a tech check.
Oh, great. I'm great at this skill.
Make a awareness check.
I'm great at this skill.
I'm
I have a
gonna
solid 0 in it.
I'm going to set a wrath in case I fail to reroll, okay?
Cool.
Well, I'm
You should probably roll that.
I'm going to reroll that. First, I'm removing my wrath. Yep. Still complicated, but at least I'm successfully complicated.
You don't
You succeed, you see nothing.
any hostiles. You do notice quite far away as people are pouring out the front of the building and running the opposite direction of this craft. You do hear what sounds like alarms and sirens off in the distance.
I think I'm fine with that.
I'm pretty sure I failed at turning off the rotor.
You did.
I'm gonna say that.
I'm pretty sure I failed.
I want to say something to Astara, but Tyler's having a moment, so I'm gonna shut up and let him have his moment.
Yeah. Tarani, you've never seen the inside of one of these crafts before, at least not up close like this. There's a lot of buttons and dials and everything. You're pressing things. You turn the internal lights on, off, on again. Now they're red.
I'm just gonna keep pressing a whole bunch of buttons.
You fire the main forward gun.
Hey, Gildo, you out there? I can't figure this thing out.
I'm like playing with the goggles, like getting them right. Yeah.
You're not inside the craft yet, Gildo.
Oh, I'm just then looking around the craft, getting the goggles right.
Some of the inside needs to open it up.
Oh, can you hear me yelling?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like really faint.
Alright, can you get in here? How do you get in here?
There's a hatch. Should be a hatch somewhere.
Torinado will probably like walk around the inside trying to find a hatch.
Yeah. The hatch is very obvious in the back. It's a hatch ramp that opens downwards. You pass the body of this figure. Its arms to its side by this gun seat. Just blood dripping from their neck.
Cool. Opening the door then.
Yeah.
What in the name of the Emperor are we looking at here? As we like look around for clues and ideas of this type of ship. If this ship is this the kind of ship that goes into space from a craft? Is this a ship that's just goes to another base somewhere on the planet?
Yeah.
Is this
you would know purely from
this a long range craft?
This is a long range atmospheric craft. Cannot go into space.
Okay, so that means whatever launched this must have a base somewhere here on the planet.
Oh my gosh. Noelle made fan art of the Kool-Aid Man that looks like a Catachan. It's amazing.
Please pull it up on stream.
Where is it? Where is it?
I sent it to you guys in chat, and I also retweeted it.
It's amazing.
Oh, okay. I gotta see this.
It's
amazing.
Snowell. Snowell, I notice he's not wearing pants. Just previous conversation.
Pants are overrated. Just saying.
Listen, Snowell argued with me over pants once, so I'm just gonna point out he's not wearing pants.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Love it.
I like the slosh of it as well.
Yeah. Gildo, to you, this looks like a relatively stereotypical infantry transport vehicle.
Except it brought people who tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Right. So
except for it brought people that tried to kill me.
I'm getting the vibes that it's standard.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. Looks like it's pretty standard issue to me. I'm not real smart when it comes to investigations.
What do
not
I
my
know?
Expertise.
I'm still like concentrating on this hovering vehicle.
Yeah.
You're describing the vehicle itself?
Are you still pulling?
They're inside it.
Oh, I can't hear you then. Oh wait, no, you can talk over the comms. Are you talking over the Vox comms?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. What do I know of these vehicles then? Because like I'm an officer. I don't know what.
Roll a scholar check.
Like things I want to know is there any proof on the ship that it's launched by that third faction? If it is, what does that look like to prove it? Yeah, if so, yeah, where did the ship get launched from? That's really what I want to know.
Is that Glory or what is that?
For you, Gildo, Toronto, roll.
With the Glory, I'll shift that for info.
Wait, you can't shift it because you hit it on the mark.
I what?
Bastard, you recognize vehicles like this as they're usually planetary vehicles. You've seen them in some worlds as long-range transport vehicles just to ship people from A to B. This one definitely seems different in the way that it looks like it has stealth plating on it for basically anti-radar and the like. So clearly they didn't want to be found, but it looks like a civilian craft turned into a military craft.
Okay. So it looks modified.
With stealth plating, like a very casual,
very
like, you know, I put stealth plating on my Prius, so like that makes sense, you know.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you make new platings, you remove the old one, you put the new one in.
It doesn't look. It does not seem that it is standard issue. Perhaps someone is using these vehicles and, well, modifying them for their purposes.
We already know that they're owned by heretics.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Quickly, we need to get out of sight.
Hold on. Can this thing fly?
I believe that
Torinado
that's
would speak
what
up.
it does. I did not know
Can
how
it
to
still
pilot it.
fly
Torinado
after you
say
damaged it?
one of the wings is completely shut down on the that side, pointing to the
right side of the ship.
The right side of the ship.
I look to
Tornay tried to tech check it. Oh no.
I look to Octavia and say, another job we can use Man Invictus for. We're going to need to get ourselves to that island one way or another, and so this seems like an easy one.
Island?
It's where the heretics are. The praisers of the false sun god.
I didn't hear
Emperor
anything
Reborn.
about an island.
Gildo.
That's the name I forgot.
Yeah, what's up?
Investigating.
Hey, I remember during an island, Frank. That was like 6 months ago.
It's true. You remember the island.
You want to have remembered it? I remembered, oh, they're like them British people on a little island, think they're tough.
Yeah,
I'm
Gildo.
gonna have to
as
really
you're-
kick Scott off.
He offended the mother country.
As you're investigating, you find a lot more religious reliquarian iconography than you would usually find on a imperial transports, shockingly. Rosaries, incense, and the like. Do you check the body since you're grabbing his?
Oh yeah, I would. Of course I would. Especially it's a pilot. They would have maybe. I mean, if they were dumb enough to write anything down, that'd be great.
Not dumb enough to write anything down.
Yeah.
You notice that the pilot.
They don't have a captain's log?
No. He doesn't wear any rank insignia or anything like that. And as you pull his balaclava mask
Interesting.
off, you notice his mouth is sewn shut.
Oh.
His head shaved or simply naturally smoothly bald. Slight ridges on his forehead.
Hmm.
Roll
Do I-
stealth check for me.
That's one weird looking son of a gun, if you ask me.
Says you.
That's
It's coming from you, buddy.
Roll a scholar check for me, Gildo.
Scholar.
Mm-hmm.
Got plenty of those. What was a 2 give me, buddy?
You've seen
Probably not a lot.
people like this. It's a mutant of a sort.
Oh. Hmm.
Your previous job, you've encountered something like this.
Yeah, but they're
Doesn't
typically
spark
underhive.
anything.
That's underhive stuff. Well, looks like a mutant of some kind to me.
Actually,
What's weird is that why are they a pilot? Normally in the underhive, killing each other.
roll an extra die with that. Just roll an extra 1d6 for me,
Mm-hmm.
because this is a previous job that you've had. Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hey, maybe they'll have information down there about this if they're a mutant.
Well, I still need to make that call. When I do, they lost. The person I'm going to talk to is also going to have information about it.
You're right. We've still got 2 days before that, if I remember right.
Cut to Frank.
2 days. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have 2 days to hang out out here. We need to move.
Agreed. It doesn't look like anything of value is on this ship. Good to go?
That's not true. Reach over, grab off the guy's eyepieces.
Already have.
He already has them on.
Ah, damn it!
You really don't listen, Sky. You gotta pay attention.
Oh, I just want to get a set, but every time I try to, we keep having to leave it behind. And he got the only one, but he deserves it. He's cool.
No, what's even more insulting is that like I'm like bumping into stuff with them because I keep adjusting them. Like I don't really know how they work.
He's a little less cool, but still.
Tornay would help you with that because Tornay has the pair already.
No, I skipped the tutorial. Oh.
I'll move.
I can't get it back.
I'm gonna move the craft. Is everyone on the craft?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All of
move
us
the
are
craft up to me, and I'm gonna just casually step onto it like a boss.
Okay, Magneto.
Did you say discus throw it?
I guess.
Oh yeah, we need to turn
can't-
off that one fan blade, Gildo.
Yeah, you would probably guess that it won't
Shove
fly
my knife through it.
wing.
Oh yeah, I mean this thing's definitely. I thought maybe I didn't ask that question. I assumed it was completely unflyable.
Yeah, to your knowledge, it's 1 damaged wing and only 2 blades.
Okay. In that case, I'm not gonna get on it. I will actually move it down to the ground. And then I will make my way down. Meet them.
Didn't you see explosives being placed?
Yeah, it was on the craft that you guys just jumped onto.
Yeah. Concerns.
Beep. Beep. What's that ticking noise?
What's happening here?
Well, now that you're all on there, it explodes. And, Unsung Fury.
Ron,
I survived. I'm not on it.
Ron Weasley.
Yeah, no, the explosives on there. It looks like they were just prepping a couple of the extra missiles and the like to go off at their command. Luckily, there's a dead man switch on top of one of the crates that wasn't activated because it's not in his hand.
Hey, look at this! Tornado.
Hey, look at this thing! Click, boom.
Jeez.
What they did was they knew they were going to die, so they made sure the button was red. Like, oh.
Gotta hit the button.
Do I press it?
Please do not press this button.
So
With
I'm
big
guessing
errors
we're not
once
going
you
to take the craft. We're going to take everything out of it that seems of use and go somewhere else because this is not a good spot for us to be. We need to get out of here. Does everyone agree?
Yep.
Yeah. I think Gyodo has gone real quiet. Like, he's not that normal. Like, I don't care, gung ho chipper dude. Like he's pretty quiet right now.
So do we notice this?
Like after he saw the body and stuff, like there was. I don't know. I leave it open to you all if you notice it or not. I'm just telling you that. So if you want to play with that, you totally can.
I'm an
Because like
insightful
it's hard.
person.
It's hard to be like, well, I'm actually doing a move by being quiet right now. So like I'm telling you all what you are seeing. Like you're seeing me act differently right now.
Okay.
I mean, Tornay's been around you a lot lately, so he'd probably be like, "Hey, you gonna talk at all?"
No.
Let's get off the quiet.
Mm-mm. I totally want to talk. You have to convince me though.
Where will we?
Prodding the NPC in the video game.
Yeah, like I want to, but like that's not going to get me to do it. But I totally could be open to.
Somebody
Where-
wrote me a script
That's how
for a reason.
Tornay would address it. He'd be like, "Hey, you gonna talk at all?"
Oh, thank
That's
you,
his-
Arv,
that's his
for the host. We really appreciate it. Welcome. We are playing
Oh.
Wrath and Glory, which is Warhammer 40k. A lot of fun. Where can we go, Frank? That is kind of, or what looks like a place that we could go.
As the sirens grow closer, several blocks away still, getting closer, you can go to the hotel garage, grab your vehicles. A couple bars already from your travel are the 2 other exploring the lower hive. You can attempt to go to the palace, since you two are already welcomed in there. So you guys have a couple options from where you already explored.
I have an honest question. If we were a combatant with regard to this catastrophe, would we be pursued by the people of this hive, just like if we were on the other side?
To your knowledge, no. As you were not the ones attacking. Okay. You were simply the ones targeted, it seemed.
It was a question of whether we should try and cover our trails or not.
I mean, you are all...
I would definitely be being stealthy about getting under there. Personally.
Yeah, I think Torinado.
So if you would like me to roll a star for sure is trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, at the moment the local law enforcement aren't here yet.
We're not worried about them though. Like they work for us. They just don't know it yet.
I'm part of
exactly.
I'm part of a law enforcement above them.
They'll be like, freeze, put down your gun. And she'll be like, no, you freeze and put down your gun.
I mean, Torinado would be torn just because he stands out in this area.
Is he Canadian? I'm torn.
No, he's literally wearing the Imperial Guard armor that's stuck to his skin.
We were being attacked, and they're clearly targeting us. So we need to go somewhere and hide. We're not hiding from the law enforcement. We are hiding from the crazy people who are trying to kill us and blowing up buildings.
Law enforcement can help us find them, even though we already know where they're coming from.
That won't help you, son. That's all I say, like looking out the window.
You all right?
Yeah. We're fighting a more dangerous game than you realize.
Maggie just glitched. Like,
I refreshed
like
my
that
camera.
Character from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
I refreshed my camera because it's kind of lagging. I could do this. I could become a ghost.
Maggie is part of Candy Crush. This is canon now.
How'd you become a ghost?
She lowered her opacity.
Oh, okay. Well, Maggie's now in the
You
galaxy.
have an opacity slider. Awesome.
Also, I can change into being different colors.
Okay.
Smurf.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Torinado will probably look over at Gildo after he said we're fighting a more dangerous game. What are you talking about?
That soldier wasn't no mutant. Not in the way you think of a mutant. But it's not my place to talk about it any more than what I've said. Just know that they're dangerous.
What do you mean they're dangerous? You're not the only one here that is in danger. It is all of us. And we are trying to get off this damned planet.
I'm trying to think of what I would say. Because I know that you would know something.
We get in the vehicles or not?
Xenos. That's all you need to know.
I see.
I'll raise an eyebrow at that one. I think we'll discuss more on this when we have other matters settled.
We'll discuss more of it when I get my phone call in 2 days.
What phone call?
Need to make a call. Off-world. Very important.
To who?
An old boss. Someone you don't say no to.
Who is this boss?
Mom.
Mom.
You're the Arbites, right?
Yeah.
That's what I would say. They were the Arbites.
I am with the Arbites.
I know. Different branch. That's what I say. I'm lying to you, right? Because you could probably tell on my face. I'm not a good liar. Okay. My fellowship's absolute trash.
I mean, we can roll deception and I can roll insight if you want to leave it up to roll.
Yeah, if you want to see if you're willing to press me for that. Yeah, totally.
Roll your deception and I'll roll my insight against it.
Yeah, totally. I want to get a complication. Cool.
You're even worse than me.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I'm fucking lying. Yeah,
Oh, that's a glory.
You know I'm a
too.
bold-faced liar right there.
No, that's not going to be a glory.
Yeah, it's not.
You
gonna-
actually give away the game. She now knows the whole story.
We're just rolling for our own purposes.
She downloads all your information from your brain.
The people I really work for don't like to be acknowledged. Don't like to have acknowledged that they exist.
Don't lie to me. I can tell.
Yeah. Sorry, I went ahead and told you that.
Yeah.
The people the real people I work for. Not even allowed to admit it.
Eric,
Real serious stuff.
Want to? You can whisper it to Maggie,
Sure. Okay. That makes sense.
and that's only if you think that's in line with.
Absolutely.
Oh, we can all hear the conversation. If he's whispering
but
it to
this is
Astara,
It's
Astara's character.
it's
Oh,
discerning what I'm saying when I say that, and things you haven't heard of, and like what it could be. And because you rolled so gosh dang well, so I whispered it to you in Zoom chat,
Oh, and Zoom.
right?
Oh.
And so that's the right answer. And so knowing that, you can share it with the rest of the group if you want to and stuff. But like,
Or you can keep it secret.
this is why I'm like real like laconic when I'm not normally.
That's what I was thinking you were talking about, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, right, totally.
And why would you be talking to them?
Saved my life.
How?
That's a long story. Cadia. Long time ago.
And how do you think they're going to help you here?
Oh, no. I think you got it. I think you got it switched. They're not here to help me.
Who are
They wear
here
the
to help?
pants. Themselves. We're gonna be in the middle of it.
So you bring more trouble.
Trouble's already here. And it's in that seat.
She doesn't disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just kind of
Yeah.
looks past you.
That seat pointing to the
I think
dead.
that she actually says mumbles a few words of praise to the emperor.
Yeah. I'm there
That's
with
what-
you.
that's what you
I'm there with
hear?
you. This is the real shit. Yeah.
That's what you hear.
Yeah.
And it's almost like on cue that she does that.
Yeah. Do me a favor and say an extra one for me as we go back, and maybe like new scene or something. It's like a good scene, good spot.
She'll nod.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Star. Way to outscrut me. That was cool.
All right, Frank. Where do we end up? Are we in like a tavern or bar?
Yeah, well, that
In-
depends where you guys wanted to go. Did you want to go where Gildo and Tirane first explored, or do you want to go to the upper hive where you guys, you and Luther explored?
I'm up
If
for
we-
whatever. Where you guys want to go as a group?
If we go to that one bar, it's important to know that they're not fans of one of the two groups. I think the IMJT. They don't like the IMJT.
They also don't appreciate me, if I remember right. They're
No,
Yeah.
they were fine with you.
Okay.
Oh, they were fine.
I think
I was-
one of those refugees.
I
was
think it's
wearing
because
the
he's
long
wearing
jacket.
the armor.
It was the armor that you were
Yeah.
wearing.
I was wearing the jacket. Yeah.
I think a good place to go would be where we knew of the fightings that we heard about beforehand to witness, maybe bump
It's
into
in
that
the
other
pit.
lead that you had. Yeah, the
The
pit.
bits.
But taking it back a step, this may have been covered, Frank. I don't think it was. Was there a means of ripping any data off of that terminal there? Like
Yeah, that wasn't covered.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
No,
But
nobody asked.
there was no like black. Is there a black box? Because I don't know these vehicles. A black box is something we'd easily be able to like rip out and grab in case you want to find out. Because let's say, for instance, we fought 5 people. What if
Yeah,
there were 8?
A machine spirit you could commune with.
Roll a tech check.
I would suggest it. Like you think right as we're walking away, like think we should get the black box.
You've seen my tech skill. I don't think you want me to do it.
Yeah, but you're better
Ornate's
than
like-
me.
I know,
Ornate
but it
just
involves
goes,
just shoving
"I
my
already
knife into a
looked for
console.
stuff. I couldn't figure anything out.
Yeah.
Well, I say think we should grab the black box as a statement more than a question. And I'm going to go over it. And if somebody wants to assist,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
a
assist
roll.
you. I'll assist you with it.
I wasn't with you when you were in the thing. No. Would it make sense for me to
I'm a-
assist?
I'm a military grunt, and I somehow have the highest intelligence of the group.
I'm pretty high. I'm pretty high. I just wasn't
I'm a
in
4.
the. I wasn't in the
That's
vehicle
true.
with you all, so I feel like it would be weird for me to have done.
What do you have, Eric?
My intellect is a 4.
It's a 5.
Whoa, you're smarter than us.
No, it's a 4. No, it's a 4.
Okay.
I was looking at willpower. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We're all the same smarts.
then we all got the same smarts.
Commune with
We
the
all
machine
fours.
spirit of the of this craft.
But here's my
And
thing.
It doesn't agree with you on that.
I have a 10 in. Oh no, not scholar. I have a 10 in psychic mastery. Never mind.
Very, very smart when it comes to psychic stuff for some reason.
So we don't. Yeah. So nope.
Yeah.
We have
So
no
you're
way
not-
of getting.
No problem.
Yeah, we have no way to get the information out of the ship. Then. Okay.
No problem.
Cool.
At least we tried. You know.
So we don't have that, but we do know a couple other things, I guess, right? So we know that this place is somewhat on land. We know that, well, they still exist, and now I know more about the contents and type of threat that we're dealing with, but I don't know what our next steps should be.
Perhaps
We still
we'll
haven't-
go down to the pit. I have other business that I need to attend to.
Up here.
Perhaps.
Mind you, you are all still wounded from the fight.
Torinaido's fine.
I'm messed up. Man.
Wounded? Question mark?
Yeah, wounded question mark.
Well,
I am wounded.
suddenly, rocks fall directly on Gildo and Torinado, and they take 50 wounds.
No!
Ow.
Oh, it's too bad that I dodged them.
Fuck you and your dodgy.
Are you not going to
Okay,
jump up?
no. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, no, we gotta rest up. So we gotta get somewhere there.
Yeah. And you guys said that you wanted
Yo.
to tavern you went to before?
Yeah. Star, you're not gonna go anywhere until you get rested up. You look like you've been through.
Where I'm going,
Well.
they might have someone who can help me.
Wait,
Then be my guest.
Are we splitting up again, or are we all going to the same place?
You're welcome to join me, but perhaps it is best that we split. We can maybe find some information in the pit. Meanwhile, I am going to see if I can find some more information here.
I mean, I'm also not afraid of the cops or anything like that at all. So I same split as before. Do I stick with Astara, or does she want to be alone?
You do whatever you want, man.
If she's not looking to be alone, I would just say, see what we can find out, and then stick with her.
Yeah.
Okay. We do the
Yeah.
we do the split.
I won't lie. I want to know what's in the pits.
Then
Now-
you should go to the pits. Go.
No. Out of game. Like I
Oh,
want to know.
okay.
My character probably doesn't care. Probably
for
thinks they're gonna waste time again.
Fighting pits, you guys only heard about them, you don't know the exact location of them. You might be able to snoop around and find them. Then, Astara, are you going to wait for the RBDs to show up at the craft then?
I'm
just
looking to talk
around?
to the RBD's officers. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so everyone else, you're scuttling off into the darkness, right?
I think so.
All right.
Probably that old bar then, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, you don't have to make stealth or anything. Everyone,
Yeah, that's fine.
Standard Western gunfight scene. Everyone closes the shutters. There's no one on the streets, no one watching. Everyone just wants to take cover, not get shot. So you're able to slip away relatively easy. Then, Astara, as you wait, it doesn't take long. It takes maybe another minute or two after you step off the rotocraft that you see.
I wasn't on the rotocraft.
Oh, you were never on it. Well, then from your little hole in the wall or wherever you're standing.
We were all like down on the ground chatting.
Perfect. Yeah. You see, turning the corner, several yellow flashing lights from vehicles as they approach.
I'll step forward, and if Luther joins me in suit, then yeah.
Just over a
Of
very
course.
box caster, you hear, "Lay down your guns. Put your hands where we can see them."
I don't have any guns.
That's why Torinade didn't want to be there.
Yep. I mean, my gun. I imagine if it's still in my hands, I don't put it down. I just put it away.
I put my hands out.
Mhm.
And I don't put my hands up. I hold out a badge that flips open,
your
Yeah,
badge
I
of
definitely
honor.
also don't put my hands up, but I will put them in front of me, like kind of rest them on my.
She'll actually
can
put
see
her
'em.
hand back to Luther, and she'll be like, "Don't worry." And she will put out her pulls out her badge and she holds it up in the air, and she goes, "Adeptus Arbitis," and she kind of rambles off a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, and as most of the vehicles pull off to the sides, and these local RBB's troopers begin to jump out of the vehicles in almost what looks like full riot gear. They surround the building, some of them rushing into the building. Somebody in armor but without a helmet approaches you. He has a long scar across his face.
I was staying in the hotel here when this happened. I was first on call, I suppose. She smiles, which is kind of a little weird for a star because she never smiles, and she looks a little creepy when she smiles because she looks like a crazy person. And then she says like a prayer to the Emperor that she would, like, thank God she was there, type of thing.
Praise be to the Emperor.
And immediately praise be to the Emperor. If he says praise be to the Emperor, it's like immediately she says it again, like kind of creepily.
It's like a circle.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
If he keeps saying it, she'll just keep saying it. It's like almost like she's like brainwashed.
Trying to outdo them.
We actually designed our perpetual engine with praise be to the Emperor.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you all. He talks to you. What the hell happened here?
This is what I would like to know too. I've seen this before though. They've been dressed in these. I think I know who they are now, right?
Ow! Don't do that.
This is not because this is not the. This is like the third time they've attacked us.
Yeah.
Why didn't I write it down?
Well, second time.
I thought I wrote it down in notes.
Person, but isn't it believed that they're the ship that shut down all of our pod thingies?
Yes.
One of the ships,
Yeah.
Technically. But second time directly.
Because they're from the Emperor Reborn.
Mhm.
Yeah. It appears the Emperor Reborn are causing havoc.
Heretics.
God damn
Yes.
bastards.
This is not the first time they've attacked, nor the first city that they've attacked.
Nah, we've gotten reports from several different cities a few weeks ago. Guess they tried to strike here. You know who they were attacking here? Hey,
I do not know.
check the ship. And he waves towards some people.
I do know that we tried to stop them. You'll find a few of them blew themselves up before we could finish them off ourselves.
Did you get any at least prisoners?
No prisoners, but one is still intact. Inside the
Good.
ship there.
Oh, perfect. Galeante, secure the body on the rotorcraft.
You might be able to tap into his mind.
Have them be careful where they step or place an arm.
And are those
Rigged to blow.
seance? Are you one of those weirdos? He kind of looks you up and down. It
She
doesn't matter.
blinks like blink, blink.
It's like, yes.
She doesn't
And-
respond to him asking if she's one of those weirdos.
Yeah, and he's walking and talking with you. Both of you make a quick athletics for me.
Athletics. I have to jog to keep. He's a fast walker.
Athletics? Why am I
Yeah,
making an
super
athletics
fast.
check?
He's a fast walker.
Oh, perfect.
Bored?
He's
Oh,
me
this is if
IRL.
we keep up
Y'all-
with him?
No.
I'll just start spending your build points in athletics. That's for sure.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, what's the lowest stat in the party? Let's keep rolling that one.
That's not my fault. Yeah, you're both suddenly rocked as he's walking with you, as the rotorcraft behind
Dude, we
you
fucking tanked that
explodes.
walking.
I explicitly said,
Whoa.
tell your men to be careful of where they step or places an
Yeah, he
arm.
did say
because
that.
it's rigged to blow. I explicitly said that before he, like, as he was sending that guy in. Explicitly said it. So I will look to the guy and say, "Are you a fucking idiot? Is this
No.
intentional incompetence?"
That was one of my bomb defusal men. That wasn't us.
Well, he definitely defused the bomb. He says.
It's pretty easy. You don't press the button.
He definitely diffused it. Boom. Diffused. It's not gonna blow up again.
I mean, it's technically true.
She says it, but with like the straightest of faces
I wouldn't say it's defused.
and monotone voice.
No.
In the time it took him to get on there, between the time it exploded, we didn't have time to even look at it.
We were on it before and we did not do it.
Oh, I'm not accusing you. They've been known to do this. How many were there? You said, how many?
5, was it?
How many
7.
did we encounter?
4, 5, 6, I think. 6.
I thought it was
Any
6.
that you
I think 7.
3 in the walkway, which could have been repeats, 2 in the hallway, and 1 on the ship. As I
And
think
one
6.
in the vent.
Oh, good call.
There's
bad
7.
guy. Forgot bad
Unless
guy.
those are like recycles. How could you forget that guy? Yeah.
I kill a lot of people, Scott.
Oh.
Oh, look at
I
him.
kill a lot.
Because we killed what? 4 in the Arboretum?
No, 3 there.
3 in the Arboretum?
I think it's Arboreum.
Whatever. The 1 in the vent, 3 there, that would be 4, and that would make 5. So there were like 2 unaccounted for.
Well, one was the sniper.
Sniper too. Oh.
And then
We
we had
never
the
killed
pi-
the
the pilot.
Kinda-
The pilot on the
remember.
rotorcraft.
So that's 2.
And then the
you
big
have-
person that I like had the big machine gun thing.
Yeah. Well, there was definitely 8 then, including the sniper, but some could have been repeats.
Oh, okay, I thought there were 7, but maybe there's 8.
I don't remember.
I do.
Okay. We tell him 8.
And how many did you kill? And how many are you telling him that you killed?
7.
11.
7.
Because
Because there's one that we killed 7, right?
All right.
There's one that's missing.
I don't
The
think we
sniper.
killed the sniper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we killed the sniper. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
said
agree
7.
with you. Yeah.
One got away.
And you see him immediately put his
He was in this building over there. And she points. And she points at the exact window. She tells him the exact number. Floor number.
yeah. And you hear him talking to his Vox speed, say a couple
I
names
do
and
believe
point
that
to
he
the
was
building.
harmed, but I don't know if he left Israel. We did not get that far.
Oh, damn. Wish you told me that before I got one of my men killed just now. He probably had a dead man switch on him.
You didn't let me say anything before you told your men to get on the ship.
Totally ignored what I said.
And also my companion here did tell you to be careful.
Oh, that's why I sent one of my men on there who knew how to handle explosives. And who are you? You're not on-worlders, you're off-world.
No, we are not. Luther here is to work with the Commissar. And I am here on other business.
Good to know. Well, for now, business seems to have aligned. I'm going to take you back to headquarters, if that's okay with you, for questioning.
I could use some
Debriefing.
help. And she kind of like points at her arm that is clearly bleeding.
Yeah, it's like blood is dripping completely down your arm, off your fingertips.
It's okay, Astara. Viscera looks good on you.
I mean, my arm, my cloak is red, so you know, it blends in.
We'll take care of you. We take care of our own.
I was hoping so. I also have some questions for you.
Well, let's hope I
But-
can answer them.
Perhaps we can talk about it when we get there. But now I'd like to debrief you on what happened here.
That would be much appreciated.
And she'll basically just go into details about any descriptions, any fighting styles that she noted, like basically anything that she can remember that would be important information for them.
Yeah, and basically you tell him he opens the one of the cruiser doors for you and motions for both of you to enter.
Okay, take it in.
Yep,
And-
same here.
We hear
Voila.
The sound of the door slamming shut as we see both Gildo now and Strani entering this smoke-filled bar right before we go to break.
Okay.
We're back again.
I really want to know what trouble Gildo and Torinade get into. Like, a fighting
Bar
pit
fight.
sounds so awesome, but it doesn't make
Going.
sense for my character. Perfect. We'll see you after we take a short break. We usually take around an 8-minute break. We gotta get yourself some water, stand up, do some squats. I don't know. It's good to get your blood flowing.
Dance.
We'll have some music playing, and maybe if we get enough fan art, we can have a little fan art video in the future. But of course, if you're enjoying the show, give us a follow right here on twitch.tv/MargaretCrone. And then of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified. We put everything up on Margaret Crone Plays. And then of course, if you're feeling super generous, you can always donate to twitch.tv/MargaretCrone or subscribe here and get some cool emotes. So we'll see you guys after a short break.
Perfect.
Hello everyone, welcome back from our break for Unsung Fury episode 9. Hopefully you got yourself a snack and maybe a drink. I got myself some... Did you bring the whole mixer with you? I brought myself some eggnog and some salad, which is a weird combination together, but you know what? Don't judge. I'm gonna unmute all the people and let Frank take it away.
Just to take it away, since we're all talking about food, I have about for the cookies that I made behind me.
What kind?
I made snickerdoodles, which turned out into sugar cookies because I used wrong batter, and chocolate chip biscuits because I used too much flour. So,
This is raw cookie dough.
I mean, I had that too. It was tasty.
You're just eating raw cookie dough out of a blender?
That's how you do it, dude.
Okay.
As long as it
Really
doesn't have
good.
like eggs in it, you're fine.
But no,
No, it does.
eggs make
in
it better.
It has raw eggs in it.
It makes it excellent.
Yeah, you just
Makes
eat it.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating space.
2 days old. What's... Oh, because it's lettuce.
Green.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's
awesome.
not lettuce, it's spinach.
That's
Disgusting.
not a type of... Isn't spinach type of
No.
lettuce?
It's not.
That baby spinach?
No.
Spinach
It's
is
a leaf,
spinach.
and it goes in a salad. It's lettuce.
Lettuce is lettuce.
No.
I like that Scott's just like, anything that goes into salad is lettuce. Also, did you
Onions,
see the
lettuce.
colored version, Eric?
Did I
Of
get
the,
television?
No, the colored version
Kool-Aid.
of the
Oh, yeah.
banner.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's filled with blood. It's
Have
awesome.
you seen the
This is-
colored television?
They-
board?
I think this is our first fan art of our entire show after 8 episodes. Thank you, Snow.
It is wonderful.
It is. Well,
Now, if somebody can
Also-
draw it better.
My favorite
I
part.
love-
Scott.
My favorite part is Yoda's girl is like, Maggie, are you sure you meant to put this in the Unsung Fury chat?
Yeah, weird fan art. No,
Yeah.
strange.
I'm like, yeah, it's fan art for Unsung Fury. They're like, okay.
What game is
What happened in Unsung? Apparently, they're not watching.
Apparently, everyone's Kool-Aid Man now.
No,
Now.
no.
I have
Really
posted stuff in the
back
wrong
in.
chat before, so.
Yes, so have I.
I do all the
Yeah.
time, but
Both Gildo and Torinado, you open the doors to this relatively dingy bar, smoke filled with, I don't know the actual 40k term off the top of my head, but tobacco smoke basically. Death sticks.
hookah. It's hookah.
Hookah. No, that's Arabian. But you all enter. Nobody turns their heads to look at you or anything. You're not out of the ordinary here, as you're both kind of beefy dudes.
just
Except-
beefy dudes out on a date?
Gildo, are you still wearing your opposite uniform?
No, I'm done. I'm done with that. Put that life behind me.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can.
No, I don't want to.
Close.
Rubbing it in.
As Torinado says that, he grabs a rag and just kind of like starts kind of trying to clean his armor.
Yeah, so behind the counter, you see a different bartender now. Looks like the person you last saw is on a different ship. What'd you all do?
Real quick. Okay, Torinade, we don't want to be here that long, so we gotta come up with a game plan.
So-
Do we? Yeah.
My question was, on the way over, would we have discussed whether we want to go to the pit, the fighting pit, or because mutants in the Underhive, would we want to go down there and like interrogate mutants about
Oh, jeez.
these dudes? Eric's frozen.
I think Eric froze.
I heard him say, "Oh, geez, yeah."
Hey, wait, I'm
Oh,
back.
okay, okay,
I'm
okay,
here.
okay.
Hello. I didn't
I
leave
heard
the
it-
call, right?
No,
Okay.
it was just
No.
oh geez,
You're
and
good.
then you froze. The timing
Awesome.
was beautiful. Can somebody clip that, please?
All right.
Oh geez.
Oh,
Saved it.
Froze.
Called in a favor. Right. So you want to know if we want to do the fighting pits or we want to go to the other place, right?
Yeah, those are the two things that Torinade would think
Right.
of. Go to
I
the
mean-
Underhive and interrogate any mutants about these other mutants, or to go to the pits and
So I already know the answer about these mutants, and I don't think they'll be in the fighting pits. So
Underhive. it
so
is.
talking about that, yeah, makes me think then we need to go somewhere else. That's so okay. So that's the play.
Yeah.
But what are we trying to find out?
We want to find out, like,
What's our
I mean-
intention?
I guess, why they're attacking us, or
So we want to find out. Yeah, we want to find out the objectives of this third faction and why are they targeting us specifically.
Yeah.
Right, is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool,
what
cool.
I was thinking.
All right.
And
We have a game
the other
plan.
thing, we could still end up at the pits because that could be us like being like,
Totally.
you're gonna fight in the pits or else.
Right. So that sounds good to me. Okay, so that's the play. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I like going into things with a plan
Yeah.
rather than just like meandering. So okay. Thank you for that. All right. So I guess the first question here is going to be, I mean, we're wearing their night vision goggles, right?
Yeah, you guys are
We have
both
them?
wearing your, unless you put them away.
No. I mean,
Mine,
it's still nighttime.
mine are stuck to my face. I can just turn them off.
Okay then. Okay. So I guess then the next question is going to be, I would probably put them away. I would like to blend in a little bit more as much as possible.
Yeah.
But we're going to the Underhive.
Okay.
And,
So you guys go into the bar, talk a bit, then decide you're going down below. Yeah, you don't find, or it doesn't take you too long to find a elevator down, or it lifts down. How far down are you going?
Probably, I would think closer to the surface because if we could find people that were just a part of that, like maybe the snipers in the first level trying to move.
I think what happens, I would like to go down. I would like to get real nasty and go real down.
Okay, that's fine.
So I think what happens in the elevator is the scene is like you do press the button that with your plan because it makes perfect sense and it's like what a reasonable plan is.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I press the next buttons down and I say, no, we're gonna find a source.
Fine by me. If that's where you think it'll be, that's where it'll be.
Yeah, so you go fairly down into the dingy parts. The lower you get, you hear, it almost sounds as if the elevator cart is rubbing against the walls, as they have not been cleaned for God knows how long, until finally you reach your destination. The doors open up and you're immediately assaulted with the wretched smell of the Underhive. Except one of you is fine because one of you has a gas mask.
Yeah, I'm tough.
Yeah.
Torine's got his weapons ready, not out, but just like ready to go.
The lights here are clearly not as nice as they would be in the middle hive.
Torine would just kind of go, maybe it's time you put those glasses back on.
Yeah. As the city's taking its night cycle as well, the large shadows of the buildings blocking out the stars and the moons completely. Every few blocks, there's a flickering light, basically.
Down here, the Imperium won't save you. It's its own planet.
No, you're still on the same planet.
It's a metaphor.
Torine goes, I'm ready whenever you are. I got your back.
Oh yeah. Fist bump.
Bro fist.
Yeah, bro fist. All right. Then I need to let you in on something. The thing I was afraid to talk about. We're dealing with a type of Xeno that likes to look like people. But they look at me. They ain't people.
Do I need to roll a scholar check to know what a Xeno is?
No, that's the Imperium word for alien.
Oh, okay.
No. There's gonna be things down here. They can make you question your sanity.
Hey, if it can be killed, my sanity's fine.
Oh, they can die. But do me a favor. Do not underestimate their cunning.
I'll keep my guard up.
And like, so like we have that shot of like next shot of like going down an alleyway, like looking for kind of like this kind of trouble. And if you don't mind letting me indulge here a little bit,
go ahead,
Frank. And we have that shot of of us looking in the scans around, and a little bit more exposition, cinematography cutscene, right? I say, they're led by a leader, typically like a prophet or a prince of some kind. That's all you need to know. That's the danger one. That's the head of the snake.
Torinado has his bolt pistol in hand and his chainsword in the other. He keeps, as we walk forward, not necessarily side by side, but one probably more forward and one more back, kind of staggered as I'm looking. I would expect you would be leading, I'd be looking back. So just kind of having each other like a proximity circle where we're looking opposite directions and and saying like clear
okay
as we move.
So I think the plan, by the way, is possible if we can get a live one back with us, whatever that means.
A live who back?
A live
person,
subject that doesn't have one of those like insta kill itself vests.
Okay, so you're looking for one of your attackers, basically.
Looking for if we can find one of our attackers, because they probably have a cell here, and then if we can find something like that and get more information, that would be what we're kind of looking for. Okay. Without just getting your run-of-the-mill mutant Gengar.
Yeah, you've definitely run into several of those run-of-the-mill Gangers, and as soon as one of you flashes either the chainsword or the actual sword, they back off because they're looking for easy targets.
Yeah.
That's why we're on guard. We're looking around.
No. Yeah. No, actually, no. We need fish, or we need bait. That sounds like good bait.
True.
You're gonna kidnap Gangers?
Well, or use a Gengar. Well, I mean, if the Gengar doesn't want to be bait, then they better tell us about where's the weird shit happening down here, because they know this place better than we do.
Yeah. Just roll investigation.
We're not to be trifled down here.
Is actually rolling investigation. The other can assist. You just gotta hit the assist button.
Mine's a 3. What's yours?
7.
Yeah, you're gonna lead. I'm gonna assist.
Are you sure? Because I got a 2.
My total is a 7. Like my total skill rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you both have the same.
We have the same then.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you should be looking at. Yeah.
Okay. You want me to roll then?
I mean, you were assisting me, but I rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, I got a hit and assist.
Based on what we were saying.
Yeah. So just roll an extra die on that one, Gilda.
Understood. Yeah. Nope. Fucking okay. Cool dice. What trouble do we run into?
You don't run into any trouble. You guys didn't roll a complication. But for the most part, it seems word got around that you two are dangerous and to avoid you, more or less.
Right.
You can guess that much as now when you turn a street corner or into an alleyway, the Gangers and whoever's living in the alleyway either jump into their makeshift homes or clear the street completely.
That's frustrating.
As two people are clearly looking for trouble down here.
Well, looks like we're being avoided. Perhaps we need to be a little less intimidating.
I agree, and I think we're gonna have to go back empty-handed, but not without like me stabbing my knife into like a wall or something and like shouting down here, being like, what would I say? Probably, we ain't afraid, we ain't afraid of you. Like, we're gonna be back. When we come back, we're gonna get you. Like, just calling out like very vague, weird threats. Like, we're looking for somebody. So like the Gangers wouldn't really know. But
Gilda, roll a quick awareness for me. Actually, both of you roll awareness for me real quick.
Sure. Do we notice the lictor?
A lictor. Oh, perfect. You both easily notice this.
Ooh, I got a glory too.
Yeah, and after to pull. From above, you see a servo skull slowly floating down the alleyway towards you as you shout out into the sky.
A what skull?
Fight me, cowards!
So,
servo skull.
A servo skull is basically a human skull repurposed after death to continue serving. the Empire by being video recorder message thing.
Yeah, they float around. They have a little like metal like spine behind them with like wires and shit, and it just floats around.
Basically, it's a multi-purpose machine. You can actually have one write notes for you.
It's like the 40K version of like a simple like drone.
Okay.
Because it can't just be like a robot. It has to be like a human spirit bound into the thing, like forced to serve. Like that's the 40K way.
Yeah.
40K.
Pain and suffering.
Yeah.
And Jess, who are you not afraid of? You hear the metallic voice coming from the servo skull as it finally gets slightly higher than head level to you guys.
Torinado would actually probably raise his bolt pistol to it, almost tempted to shoot it.
I like tell you to stand down kind of thing on that. Say,
no. This is
you or anyone on this planet.
Well, you have nothing to fear here. I see you two are.
No, I don't.
Combatants. Yes.
I know what's here.
What's here?
I stare at them. I won't admit it to them.
You must be from one of the more rural areas. Unfortunately, that bravado doesn't work so well here.
Yeah. They definitely have like upper crust accent.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Right.
You can tell that they have that accent specifically because they're probably used to speaking High Gothic.
Right. Yeah, stupid of me.
Oh, do not fret. There's ways to make money here. I know you refugees do tend to need so. Perhaps I could be of service then.
I think this guy's trying to get you in the pit just like that bartender. Torinado just says.
Yeah.
So you've already heard of my offer. Very good. When my agents told me word of two rowdy young men such as you, I had to investigate. And judging by your weaponry, you both form a PDF then.
I don't want to answer them.
Yeah.
I'd like
just gonna sit there and just.
My thought process is that I'm stupid and that of course the leader of the thing wouldn't be down here. It's up there.
Yep.
Right. And so like that's what I'm thinking. Like shit, congratulations, you played yourself. That's what I'm thinking right now. Yeah. So I'm just letting them talk to me and saying,
I'll tell you both this. While we do not appreciate ranged weapons as swords, and you see the servo skull kind of dip slowly towards Torinado before it goes back up, clearly indicating him. We do quite enjoy a brawl or fist fight, or someone who's good at slicing things open. You both seem quite adept at that. Am I wrong?
Torinado's again not going to respond.
Yeah. You have the wrong impression. Our services aren't for sale. And I'm gonna walk away.
The servo skull kind of follows you, bobbing gently behind you. Oh, no, you misunderstand me. I apologize. I simply wish to not purchase you, simply your skills. After all, I can offer you about 200 thrown geld a fight.
What part of no thank you are you not understanding?
The no part.
I'm sure you're not used to being told it. No, it was the first for everyone. And I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna fall to its sugary words. I don't care about this guy. I'm not gonna debase my skills in a fighting arena.
That's too bad. It would have been nice having another Catachan fighter. Oh well.
My my wrists, like I grip my wrists and they go like, you know, like white, like blood white, as they say that. Fool. I like push my hand against like a wall, like letting that steam out, you know, thinking about my brethren who would be in a fighting pit, being like stupid. Yeah. So like, yeah. Weirdly enough, for a fighter and like killing, I don't like the idea of being paid as entertainment for someone else's thing. Like that makes me gross. Not me as a player, but like to Gildo.
Yeah.
All right, Maximus.
Right. Yeah.
Tarane would actually, after
Maximus
those offers and stuff like that, walk up to Scuttle and just be like, "Hey, do you think maybe they recruit talent there for whatever these Xenos are?"
That's exactly what this is.
Earn money.
They promise you money. Maybe they even give you a little bit. That's just to keep you going. And I'm sure it's some sort of recruiting tool.
Well, maybe that's a way to find information or the people we're looking for.
No. That voice. That's the one at the top. That's the one we're looking for. We're gonna skip the middle. Cut off that head. And then like up in the elevator. In the elevator, I'll tell them more. I'll tell you more about them.
Yeah. As you get into the elevator, are you going back up or down?
I think we're going back up because I think I found what we learned. What we need to do is get to the top and get rid of this guy.
Yeah, you hit the up key.
Yeah.
And you begin to descend.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
can we jump out before it?
Well, it's not shooting down. It's simply taking you to a lower floor.
Something tells me the door's going to open up and you're going to be in like the processing area. You both just became soldiers. Sorry, gladiators.
Yeah, knives out.
Yeah, I was gonna look to you and be like, "You got a way to break this lift like you broke the last one?"
Yeah, unfortunately, this is
no
a personal lift where
this is the only way out.
Yeah. All right. Then Torinato's gonna have both his pistols out then.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go about 4 decks lower, and doors open up. It's not complete blackness. There's a dark orange flickering light outside as the doors open. Enough for you to see the half-dozen men standing there. Large, burly men, each carrying cudgels or chains. Boy, see you turn down the boss's offer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask questions. Tornado's gonna shoot the closest one.
Yep. That's awesome. Cool. Maybe that's where we cut to the other group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Gonna skip that entire fight.
Well, we'll play it. We'll play it after. Let's just we've had our spotlight.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like the last cut, we see Torinade raise his bolt gun, and we see the flash of light, and we come back to seeing a star blinking as someone passed a interrogation light over her. Sorry about that, ma'am. All right. Sorry about that. Time for debriefing then. You told my boss most everything already. We just want it on record again. So you said there were 8 hostiles dressed in black with red eyes that attacked you in a hotel room.
This is what I know, yes.
Okay. And
One of them was not in the hotel.
Well, oh yes, the sniper. And you, Commissar, you also said that they attacked you in the hotel park, is that correct? Attempted to take one prisoner?
They attacked us at multiple locations. We defended ourselves and tried to procure information on multiple. We had multiple attempts of defending ourselves and trying to procure information.
Okay. And the one that you knocked unconscious, what happened to him exactly?
The one that was electrocuted blew up.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
As we said before, that seems to be a theme with them. They have some kind of something controlling them to, well, make them go kaboom.
No. Yes, we've actually run into that a couple times already in our outer cities. Norbite forces there, unfortunately, cornered one, and he did something, shouted glory to the Emperor, and killed 3 men. Alright. Well, if that's more or less a recount of events, then I'll bring the captain back in here to answer any of your questions. And he gets up.
She nods.
And
she says some words to the Empire.
He opens the door, and the captain walks back in. All right. Just as promised, my Medicaid saw you, and I'm here. He reaches over towards the Vox recorder and flips it off, so it's no longer recording. What could I help you with now that you helped us?
There are questions that we have. Most of them
Such as?
regarding not just this situation, but there are other things happening. And I'm sure you're aware of what's going on in your city with your 2 governors.
Yes. That is a situation in and of itself, unfortunately.
Beyond that, I see that your commissar seems to be not all there.
Oh, yes. Crazy Commissar Spread Legs, whatever his name is, has not been in the public eye for about 2 decades. Unfortunately,
I can understand why.
yes.
But I foresee someone else perhaps is making some words for him.
No, I couldn't tell you one way or the other. All I know is hearsay and rumors of him. I assume you're here to take his spot, then.
I don't respond. I don't nod or anything. I just continue staring at him.
He was here to assist him, but it appears that maybe that is the direction that it should go.
Well, Commissar, remember my name then, to helping you out. Horvath, Captain Horvath.
I'm going to horribly misspell that in my notes.
Spell it as Horbath.
Horbath. Awesome. Captain
Can you post
Horbath.
it in chat, Frank, for the
There's like 7
the
more
wiki people
vowels.
out there?
I can do that for you, right? Bam!
Horvath with a V.
That's not how I spelled it, Frank.
No.
Yours looks more appropriate.
She kind of lets Luther react to that as he wishes.
I mean, I will let it linger for a couple seconds, and then I'll nod, giving him the acknowledgments. However, I'm neither confirming nor denying whether or not I'm taking this person's position as somebody who's only a captain of the city, guard or whatever. This person doesn't have any position of power, and so I'm not going to out myself or anything, or also prostrate myself in front of middle management.
No, he wasn't implying that. He was basically...
No, I know, but
I helped you out. Remember
my character's
me.
a little... He's fearless, but he's also cautious. He has a high wisdom, so...
He's
Yeah.
a douchebag. Got it.
He's cautious. But he is a douchebag. I mean, it's me.
Agreed.
So again, give him the acknowledgement, but then I leave it at that. Were you going to say anything else, Maggie? To him?
She gives you a moment to react unless there's anything else, and clearly there's
Nope.
not. So,
And then, after that, then I'll say, these attacks, frequency, and effectiveness?
Frequency quite often nowadays. In the past 3 weeks, we have come under attack from several of them. I think I'm using the wrong voice, but close enough. We had 6 towns recently hit by them as of 2 weeks ago. Obviously, coordinated attack, hitting both sides of the war.
And what are you doing to counter it?
All we can.
With that many
all you
attacks,
can.
there must be some kind of pattern.
No discernible pattern. This was their first attack. The pattern we have found is they struck.
You just said there were
mostly
6
at
other
2,
attacks.
all at the same time, same day, same time.
And you don't think that's the pattern?
The pattern that we've noticed so far are 2 targets. They have been targeting people from the crashed ship and infrastructure and factories, as well as, on occasion, civilian infrastructure. However, that seems more of a chaos tactic that they're using, that they're not completely focusing on.
When did they start?
2 weeks ago. Not long after the Savior pods landed, I believe.
Since it was 6 attacks simultaneous last time, and this is only the second incident, have you heard contact from the other cities or anywhere else that there was 5 other attacks that took place this time as well?
Nothing as of yet.
Have you reached out?
We have.
Okay.
So far, no reports.
All right.
This is a lone incident, it would seem.
You know who's doing these attacks, and you know where they are. Is there any effort or even conversation about suiting up and heading over to that little island?
Unfortunately, they do control most of the spaceports and defense platforms in the area.
I understand they vastly outmatch you when it comes to all technological development too, don't they? Or availability.
Not that I know of. We'd probably match them quite well.
However... Okay, sorry, go ahead. Just remembering months ago.
Oh, I know. This is this guy's knowledge.
Yeah, gotcha.
However, at the moment, it's any movement that we take to cross the channel to get to them is met with fierce resistance. And unfortunately, neither side wishes to lay down their arms and fight the other enemy, as they've not bothered us as of, well, until recently.
There was a guaranteed puncture in their defenses. What do you think the likelihood is of a unified or like a concerted effort to attack at that punch?
Unknown. It truly depends on how, as you said, our illustrious governors are feeling that day in particular. Possibly if it was able to be coordinated, Anita would send a specialized strike team in.
I mean, some small specialized strike team means something quite effective, but why don't you contemplate that idea? See if there's the appropriate persons for you to mull it around with.
We'll pass it on to the colonel.
I look to Octavia to see if she has any questions.
Octavia.
Damn it! Astara.
You almost had it.
Octavia!
Octavia's a
like the name
character in
Octavia.
another campaign.
Octavia's a great name.
Yeah.
Octavia is a character in another show that I watch, and I like her name. I would listen to the conversation that they're having, and then when he looks to me, Astara's like, "So you have not done anything, nor planned anything to counterattack?"
That would be on the military side of things. Unfortunately, I'm Albides. We simply keep the peace.
Yes, but you should have other says.
We should. I fully agree with that.
Perhaps
And-
you have not made friendships with the right people in your own town.
He shakes his head lightly. Not like, no, not defensively. More of disappointment. The babies have been shut out of all military affairs. as we have refused to fracture with the two other parties, we, I believe, are the only united force across the planet at the moment.
So you and the generals don't get along?
No, not at all.
I look to Astara and say, perhaps we can coordinate a dinner.
Perhaps we can. If there is anything else we can help you with, Captain Horvat, let us know. And Astara will stand up and offer her arm.
Yeah, he takes your hand in one hand and then clasps his other over it. No, thank you. This is the most information that we've actually been able to get about the bastards in quite a while.
I do have a question, though. Have any other officers from the pods landed here and touched base at the headquarters?
Not Obedi's office, per se. There was rumor of one, Wesley, I think his name was, far off. Very rural area.
Wesley?
Something along those lines. I don't remember the name.
Wilmar.
Could have been, ma'am. I frankly don't remember.
By far off, what do you mean?
About 2-month journey here.
The location?
Location would be, Roan. Small city. Well behind the front lines.
You say Rome?
Roan.
Roan, okay.
ROAN or RHONE?
ROAN.
Got it.
She nods and says, "Thank you for the information. We'll be in touch."
I hope so. You seem to be actually helping the effort here, unlike plenty of others who've lined their pockets.
And that is yours. You should do everything that is in your power to do so. And sometimes it is making friendships with people that you perhaps maybe would not.
I chuckle considering my relationship with Astara.
And then Astara will turn around. Were we able to get any healing or anything like that in that?
Yeah, you were able to. You got patched up. You'll still need to rest fully, but no permanent damage will be done, or the like.
So when Maggie had originally stood up, I would have stood up like kind of more or less in tow with her. As we're walking out, I'm going to look back to him and say, "And any more information you get will find its way onto Astara's datapad, yes?"
Well, that depends.
On?
If she's able to get it here.
It's called Wi-Fi. We had it back in 2019. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, this is called the 40th millennia. We don't believe in that shit.
Orcs ruin everything.
They do.
But I'm going to paint it purple.
No.
Well,
that makes it harder.
Don't we have like long distance messaging?
Yeah, you do.
See? I made it harder.
He'd be able to send it to you. It would just be in short bursts, basically.
Okay.
I wonder, if the orcs paint things like rainbow?
Nope. Only one color. I know.
Rainbow, but I'm like a Roy G. Biv tank.
Can't help you there. Picasso.
I think orcs need to be a little bit more open-minded with their colors, okay?
I will scan my data pad so he can transfer.
It's only blue, yellow, and red orcs, right?
Yeah. Blue, yellow, red, purple for stealth.
Ah, yes.
That's why you didn't remember.
I didn't think of them. I never see purple.
That's the right thing to say, Eric.
Also, Maggie, you've healed all your shock as you've been regrouped, basically.
I heal all my shock too? But none of the wound, right?
None of the wound.
Yeah, I figured. I'm fine with that. I mean, you're wrong. I'm fucked up, but...
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, if there's a way that you can reheat, like when you recover shock, there's a way that you can like also use Wrath to heal wound if you like roll something really good or something. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because to recover wounds, you roll a difficulty 3 Medicaid check.
Yeah. I actually am a medic too. Like I actually have the medic skill of 8. We just, there's an actual medic here. I mean, here, Maggie, can I touch you?
Yes.
I touched you 6 times.
What does that mean? How many wounds do I heal?
That's what I'm checking right now.
I don't think it's the skill is 6. I don't think you do that. I think you heal the amount you would rest.
Yeah.
It's probably something.
I would say it's 2 wounds if the difficulty is 3. That's what I would think.
So let's check that page. 160 something. Can't wait until the new book is out.
Oh, there you go. Characters regain all lost shock and wounds.
One of the things that we learned was that exalted icons can be shifted for me to enhance the power's effect, and and those are the potency things that I have on each of my spells. And then the other thing, which we haven't been doing right, and then the other thing was wrath dice involved in a psychic mastery test do not generate glory.
Okay.
I like that. That's pretty cool. I know it's somewhat limiting, which sucks, but that makes sense.
I can agree with that.
Because there's no glory in cheating, Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie, stop cheating.
Breaking the laws of physics is cheating, Maggie.
So I like how this says page 169, but yeah.
I wasn't going to bring it up until we got into the situation again. But
I mean, it's okay.
But I figured, since we're talking about rules, might as well mention that.
Wow. This is not the best book there is for getting medic checks. I was going to say that you heal most of your stuff.
As much as I love different role-playing games, no books are designed as well as D&D books.
Yeah.
D&D books are like, you can open them up and figure them out. World of Darkness is renowned for being the worst, but all other books in D&D are like a struggle.
Shadowrun is the worst.
That's
okay.
That's because y'all play just these basic games out there with the giant books. I have books on my shelves that you can just literally pick up and read immediately and play it. They're way better than D&D.
A lot of small tabletop stuff that I love.
Oh, okay, so if you're talking about like
Blades in the Dark
as opposed to
Blades in the Dark is amazingly well written.
Yeah. There you go.
My apologies. I meant of the large, the conglomerates. So
the megacorps.
Exactly.
The megacorps.
To be fair, though, Wizards of the Coast is a pretty big company, and Peter Jackson Games is a pretty big company too.
I run the data analytics of what games are played on Roll20. I know a thing or two about the number.
So he's like, I might know the answer to your question, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So for Medicaid checks, using Medicaid check is more effective if the skill is used during a regroup. Each shifted exalted die icon recovers an additional wound. So basically, you heal for as many 6s as you get that you want to shift over. So you can heal for 2.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
so I healed Maggie too?
Yeah.
Cool.
For 2 wounds.
Can I touch myself?
Yes, you can touch yourself as well.
Can Maggie help me touch myself?
No.
So I have to touch myself by myself?
Touch yourself by yourself.
You gotta light a candle and play your own music to cover the noise. Or
well, I touch myself very well. I'm very good at touching myself.
4 points.
It's actually glorious.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
So 4 points, he gets 4 health back.
I'm just saying, when I was done, there was a little over the top. Ooh, can I shift that into glory? Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Like, boop.
Whenever you
Tyler,
get a dice, that's a glory.
Tyler, that is your glory. Okay, I'm gonna put it to the side over here. That's your glory. I earned it for you, buddy.
Wait,
all right.
Why, I forget why you wanted all the glory you earned to be mine again. I forget.
Because you made my joke way better.
Oh, that's right.
Pointed out the flaws of.
We are at 5, so we need to use them.
Well, I have been using them. One of them was questioned.
We start losing them.
Yeah, so you guys...
I'm going to use a glory to add damage to when I shoot these guys.
You probably won't need to. Let's be honest.
Okay. I mean, they are gangers, but we'll see.
Yeah, so anything else that you two want to do in the RBD's headquarters?
Not in the RBD's headquarters.
Then where do you want to head then?
I think our goal is to, I don't know, whenever one of the dinners is happening, we would like to attend.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much almost every night that there is a dinner in the palace. So you guys can head up there.
We would head towards where libations and consumption of food is happening.
Of sustenance. I am human.
Yes, give me sustenance.
Yeah, so you guys head up towards the upper hive, and we see the personal lifts doors close as we come back to the loud bang of a gunshot going off as Torinado fires.
You fired the closest one, right?
Yeah, I have an honest question because I know in dual wield there's an opportunity where you can actually shoot at 2 different targets. You just have to roll 2 attacks, and it messes with the DN. I was reading.
It messes with the DN on the second attack.
Yeah, so it says if targeting multiple foes, use a multi-attack, but ignore up to +2 DN penalty for the action. That's what it says.
Okay.
I can copy and paste it and send it to you. I don't know if
please do.
Means, but Alright. It is going to you in Discord right now.
Thank you. Yeah. So basically what's going to happen here is if you're attempting to shoot at 2 different people, for each person you target, basically, that makes it that much harder to hit them. So you're only going to roll once, and you're basically going to say, I'm going to target that guy and that guy.
All right, so I'm going to shoot the guy closest to me and the guy right next to him.
Yeah.
All right, and I just roll 1 attack?
Yep, just a 1. Because that's how I ruled it back in my test games, because it was less contrived than the current version.
All right, and I can use a glory to increase my dice pool for the attack, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to do that then.
But why would you use glory?
Because
I'm joking.
Specifically... All right, whatever.
All right, cool. You're actually able to hit them both.
All right, so I roll damage for each one.
Yep, damage for each one.
So this is going to be the first one I shot because he's going to get the bolt pistol.
Cool, he's dead.
And this is the second one I shot because...
Cool, he's definitely dead.
Shot
yeah, just tell me what happens as you do that. So if the doors open, they say, "Boy, you refused the boss's offer."
Essentially, Torinado's just like, I'm not dealing with this shit right now. Just pulls both his guns, just aims them at the 2 closest people and fires, and just stares at them as they drop. And then kind of want to roll an intimidation to see if they continue to approach.
No,
come on! It's the you're not gonna let us do the 5th element.
I mean, go ahead.
Anyone else want to negotiate? We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna 5th element it.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
And fine, go ahead, roll intimidation.
You. Oh wow.
Look, one of these guys' chest just exploded. The other's entire torso vaporized.
Yeah, let us intimidate.
Thugs.
Bruce Willis is so awesome.
It's a solid 2.
It's a solid 2. Like, anybody negotiate, please? As they're like, the remaining thugs immediately scatter away.
Yeah, they're
like, oh hell no.
Right.
We were just told these guys had melee weapons.
I can't believe you plasma pistoled somebody. That's amazing.
I was just like, I'm not dealing with this crap.
Oh
They're
my god.
They're dead.
Yo, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. You gotta warn me when you use a plasma pistol. I'm like, come on.
Hey, if I shoot, it's probably good. If both pistols are out, it's gonna get shot. I'm just gonna say.
I get it. All right. It's just all right. Just still not used to it. So we're like looking over the mess that you made.
Yep, just blood, viscera, the blue glow from the plasma on the ground.
Right? Yeah, the residual blue. It's awesome. Cool. Yeah, well, now we gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Hey, figured we send a message. Try pushing that up button again.
Let me go back in the elevator.
Yeah, no, you guys step back into the elevator. You hit the floor that you're going to, and it takes a moment, and then goes up again.
Yeah. Awesome. Good shit, Torinado. That was awesome. I'm so happy for you, man. That was great.
I'm like, I ain't messing around.
Why'd you learn to shoot like that, kid?
I've been around a few blocks here and there. Just something I picked up along the ways. When you're bored, you start doing target practice and start trying to shoot multiple things with the guns you have on you.
Based on the way like you're saying stuff like that, do I get the impression you're from a city or something else or what?
The only impression you would probably get that I've been around, I've traveled a lot and had plenty of downtime between like riding on the ship or something like that.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, so I just hear a lot of different stories. Got it. Cool. Thank you. Awesome. So I wouldn't pin you to that. Okay.
My cousin Luigi once. Yeah. So we got started. I
mean, we're trying to get back to our party. Let them know.
Okay.
That the check notes. That's not the right note. Yeah, I would like to regroup and figure out if we're cool with killing the leaders of this place.
Right.
Not Bay, but the guy who was speaking to us through the servo.
Yeah.
He's my target number one.
Yeah, I guess we can meet up before we go.
I have to let the rest. But I think what we would do is I was talking to Tyler about this while the stream was going privately. I think we'd have another like exposition scene about telling him about like what's at stake here. Again, like because that's okay to tell people. It's not okay to tell people who I work for, but it's okay to let people know what the stakes are of what these things are.
That's totally up to you.
Right? Yeah. Right.
You
so I tell them
between the two of you, or do you mean like with the whole crew?
I mean, I'll probably end up telling the whole crew, but like just telling Tyler like why this is so important and why like this fight thing is dangerous and what this person's for.
Okay, so you're gonna have you want to have a scene with the two of you discussing.
Yeah, kind of like through the elevator thing, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
All right,
please on your way home.
I know. No. These Xenos, they change and they try to infiltrate societies, serve as beacons for things that are much worse, man. That's what was in that ship. The first signs
of other creatures coming. Ones that take
the first signs of a beacon.
Oh.
Not like the beacons we have for the ship. Well, just think a different ship's coming. A ship you don't want to see.
Wait.
A whole bunch of them.
Ostara
this place is gone.
Yeah, but Ostara told me that when their beacon was activated, it brought them in. Do you think they're trying to take the beacons and use them for theirs?
I wouldn't actually know the answer to that question. I would just say something. I don't know, but I know they use weird stuff with their minds. Wouldn't surprise me if they're the types that are trying to co-opt our tools. It's what they do best. They're a pest, and they're going to destroy this place. And my knife's not going to be able to kill them all. This is a time when we try to get out of here, try to run. This is not our fight. Like, I'm scared of this stuff. Like, I'm talking about like a planet-ending scenario, right? Of like life on this planet. I'm like, no, you don't want to be here, man. Let's get out. I'm freaking out, man. Like, like this is it's bad news. All right, like straight up xenomorph shit.
Honestly, Torinade would actually kind of press to see like what they look like, what to look for, what like information, anything that's there. He's like, hey, what do these beacon callers look like, and what do the even things they call look like? What are we worried about? What are we looking out for?
They call them. I don't know. They change their names. They're like chameleons. They fill in whatever they need for their societies. But you can tell by their foreheads.
What are they, abnormally large, or they shine and glow a color, or they just headbutt you with them? Which one is it?
They have like a grill.
All right. So I can cook some steak on their forehead.
Is it a hot grill?
Like the word. They change the amount of mutations they have based on how close they are to the alien. This is the stuff that I've only heard. I don't really know. I'm not the expert here. I'm a killer, not a scholar.
Well, if they're killing the world, if these creatures they call, do they die too? It seems like it's a suicidal mission kind of thing.
Yeah.
I guess that.
I don't know. I'm not around to find out. But I was hoping when down there if we can grab one and figure out what the hell's going on. But right now, we don't know how close they are. And that's what's scary. We need an exit strategy before they get here. Once they're here, it's over. There's no hope. Like, again, like real, like spooky shit like that. That's it. And so like, yeah, it could be like tomorrow, it could be, who knows? And that's what's so scary. So what do you do?
Torinade just kind of goes silent and kind of looks off, and it's just kind of like pensive.
Right. Like this little civil war, this little like back planet, all gone, eaten. There's rock.
Yeah, he's still not responding. He's just
that's fine.
It's like he's just absorbing the information.
Be glad you have a plasma pistol. Right. And then we hear probably like the ding of the floor or whatever. And
ding.
Yeah, right.
Doors open slowly.
Yeah, and it's our floor. Anyways, it's our stop. And yeah, we'll wait and meet up with the rest of the
two of you need to have more scenes in elevators. Yeah. Like it's your thing.
Yeah, it's good.
Next scene, elevator scene, shirtless.
That's some fanfic.
Why is it so
right
hot
there.
in this elevator? So hot.
That's really why
someone write this fanfic
to his skin.
Yeah.
We need
because
it.
It's all the heat between the two.
Where'd this baby oil come from?
Yeah.
Oh, let me rub it down all over me.
That's a whole nother level of fan art right there.
Yes,
it's funny because earlier when Tyler was saying that he was going to help Eric figure out how to use the goggles, it's like, I could show him how to use it.
Yeah.
I totally imagined a tender moment between the two of them.
Like where he's like
one's adjusting on us. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you see with one or two?
Wow. Frank boom.
Yeah, Frank we were all there for the moment, and then Frank's like, let me just party poop.
Don't quit your day job, Frank.
Pouring this up, I needed to reel it back in.
That's the boner killer right there.
Yeah, you had to tank it.
Optometrists are not sexy. Ask Wade.
I don't think I agree with that. I think optometrists could be sexy, but in that scenario, probably not.
I don't know.
It's funny because
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I think the one thing that could not be
Eric.
sexy. No, maybe not. I don't know. I think optometrists could be sexy.
Well, Wade worked for an optometrist and was thinking about becoming one, which is why it's fun.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But then Eric made a really bad dad joke, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. So you two were waiting for them to finish their Underhide quest before going up to the palace, correct?
We're gonna meet up. We're gonna regroup, and then we'll decide as a group what to do next. But I think
Dramatic.
the goal is that Luther and Astara are going to propose that at least we go to the dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna exactly like you said. Try more or less try to make worlds collide in a positive way.
Yeah. We'll meet up. I think both sides. We probably just dump information, unless there's information that you did not share. Let's just be on the table. Ostara would share everything.
I would share everything I shared in the elevator.
Okay.
The only thing I still haven't shared is my boss, but that's...
Then we can start the conversation after everything has been shared.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, okay, cool. So lore dump.
Yeah, lore dump, so we don't have to like rehash all the stuff we just talked about.
The only thing though I would like to know, like, because like, we don't have to do like the whole thing, but I want to know how you two feel about knowing that there's an existential threat.
I don't think my character understands this. Frank says I can roll a scholar check. I don't think my character.
What's your question? How do you phrase your question, Gildo?
Okay, yeah.
Well, sure. I mean, it's not my character asking you this question. It's like just it's a matter of knowing what you know now and knowing that these things are like precursors to an invasion. How does that make you feel?
Sarah has ideas of what is happening. That's like totally different level. I thought you were asking in character what your character would perceive.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying, what will we see on screen? Like the weight of that information, and like knowing that like the danger.
I think Ostara does not show any emotions really in regards to that, but that's just kind of because she's kind of creepy and weird.
Yeah,
I would probably seem.
You have so much faith in the Emperor and your songs. That makes sense.
She's like a weird sociopath. It's kind of scary. I don't know.
I would not be perturbed, but I would seem a bit distracted because I'm thinking of ways I could try to manipulate the situation to, if it comes out triumphant, deterred because of the actions of our group, how I could turn that into a like a promotion or like something I could use to further my own agenda. So I'm very much thinking of it in a me. Yeah.
And I think Ostara's
I'm awesome.
Ostara's thoughts on it are, we work for the Empire. We work for the Emperor. There's heretics. We must rid the world of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very much a I am amazing. You just don't realize it yet kind of situation.
Sure.
Oh, she does not think she's amazing.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Maggie, clearly not you.
Oh,
me.
You. Luther is saying that he's amazing, and
That's right. Frank knows. But...
Yeah.
Which I'm sure Ostara did not make that any better because she was like, this guy should take over for that guy. And you're like, yes.
Listen to her.
Perfect.
She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah. So when we regroup, I think what Ostara puts towards the table is, I think that this is important for us to figure out what is happening here. We have a good idea. But in order to figure it out further, I think we should go to the dinner. But perhaps some of us should not go as guests, but more as watchful eyes.
More as what?
Watchful eyes.
Oh. Torinado, you just see Torinado kind of tap his praise sense goggles on his face.
I'll follow up by saying from a distance.
Very much so.
Now, Gildo, did you use the exact word for what this threat is?
No, I just described it as Xenos.
Okay. In that case, I want...
Or Xeno Death Cult is like probably what I would call them.
The two people who you were telling to roll quick scholar for me.
Yeah.
I'll send it over private if you get it right or wrong.
I'm pretty sure I know.
The truth is that I probably don't really know much of the names.
But maybe
for
my
them
character
and
might
things.
not know.
I got you some more glory.
How did I roll so terribly?
I feel... Wait, what's your scholar? I thought you had more scholar.
Failure roll. I rolled a 2. Luther rolled a 3.
I can't use that glory to help me, so I have to give it to Tyler as promised at the beginning of the session.
Luther, you've heard of Xenos death cults before. Probably a mutant thing. Astar, you've heard of these mutant cults
Could
before.
I roll Psychic Mastery?
Yes, 100%.
I just know it in a different manner.
Yes, you would know it
6.
in a different manner. I'm going to...
Ooh, shiver.
The
shadow of the warp, yeah.
The shadow of the
And I get no glory for Psychic Mastery test. Just an FYI.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I figured.
It's funny because you said the thing that I was typing, Eric. All right. So, you all go up towards the palace then, correct? Now
I think I've said this before already too.
Yeah, we're in agreement there.
I think you might have Astara.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the guards don't stop you, as the commissar has been seen here before, and word spread quickly of the arrival of the junior commissar adjutant. I think
Gildo and Torinado are sneaking, though. They are not.
You guys are going to sneak in?
I think
Are we not invited?
My proposal was that some of us go, and some of us go as watchful eyes, like, you know.
Oh,
you're not there, but you're like.
I'll tell you this now. They will let the commissar and his entourage in, no issue.
Yeah, but I think what Maggie's trying to say in a nice way is I don't want to be seen with you.
Oh.
Got it. Ooh.
The major thing is that if the four of us are together, and we have all been kind of doing our thing, that if someone puts 2 and 2 together, they will figure out that, you know, the situation.
Okay.
Right now, people think that Luther is here on a job, and that I have been, you know, I'm with him, as in like assisting him to ensure that his job gets
in that case,
completed.
Where that does change things, the commissar plus entourage of 1 Astara easily can get in. For both Gildo and Torinado.
Yeah, I don't know which of them wants to sneak or whatever, but I just
Do you both want to sneak in, or do you want them to go with the party?
I want to see Gildo with a chef hat. Gildo's gonna walk in.
He disguises himself.
Pancakes or something.
We're just gonna have fan art of Gildo in like different outfits.
Gildo Swedish chef.
So you can either attempt to sneak in, you know, Hitman style, disguise yourself as someone else. That'll be very difficult, as security here is quite tight.
Use a wrath. Use a wrath to give yourself something for like
narrative. Yeah. Good call, Mags. Good call.
If I can think of something.
And then glory for your bonus to your roll. Or wrath can re-roll too.
I mean, honestly, you could just do one of those, like, drop a guard outside and take his outfit.
Hail, space Viking.
Following you, Dad.
Yeah, great
That's
idea
not-
there, guys.
I mean, doesn't sound bad to me.
Right? I mean,
What? Take
he'll
whose
succeed.
outfit?
Not you. You smell.
What?
You smell like burning flesh.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Healed to itself.
I got better.
Wasn't that like 2 days ago?
That was like a
No,
month ago.
it was a while ago. That road was a long road.
I remember.
So yeah, your main options are you two can go in separately, say that you are survivors, in which case you can guess that they will lightly interrogate you, maybe heavily interrogate you and question you.
One of you could go that way to see how that process is, and the other could do another thing.
I think
And
Torinado
one of
would
you
be
can sneak
willing
in.
to go that way because, like, his armor singed to him. It's one of those, like, Gilda would have the better ability to blend because I'm gonna
Will it
stand
blend?
sore thumb.
You
Were
okay?
you the
Here's
one in
the thing. I
session
want you.
1 that had awesome stealth? Sorry, Gilda. Were it you with the amazing stealth?
I mean, my stealth's pretty good.
What's your total?
Look, if you want me to just climb
Fiora
through the
was the one
vents,
that
I
had
can.
the crazy stealth.
That's true.
Look,
You
I will
can
climb through the vents. Look,
The
when there's
are
vents,
far more dangerous though.
look, if there's vents, I'm gonna crawl through them. Okay.
Yes, there's vents.
There's
See,
load-bearing
there's
vents, and I'm going in them.
I'm seeing Gilda as being like Edward Elric. You know, like always stuck in the vent.
No,
Being a
my
little
deception.
guy.
My deception is genuinely my worst set of skills. My cunning and deception are
Kinda what you need
absolutely.
here for
Yeah.
your plan.
Persuasion as well.
Also, what you need here.
So that's probably not a great plan
I
for
mean,
me.
we've all, or some of us have played the Hitman game. We all know that when you try to stealth, it fails horribly and you end up shooting everything. That's Gildo.
Maybe I'm just much
killing
better
them, he
at.
just chops their heads off.
I would be much better stealthing around in vents.
That's
what I'm saying.
He's more like Metal Gear Solid Snake if he didn't have a box.
One of my suggestions then is both Gildo and Tirani can go in, and Gildo can attempt to sneak off and then stealth instead of trying to deceive his way.
I see what you're saying. You go in separately as if you're separate people, and then you go, or of course you're separate people, but not in part of a group.
Oh,
and then
we're
go off, sneak off to the side.
Twins.
I can tell by the hair.
He uses all the gel.
I don't know. I don't have a plan.
I mean, Tirane would happily just walk in as a survivor and try and see how that goes and maybe sneak off there. The issue is if they try to take his weapons from him, he's going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Hide them in your arm. Oh, never mind.
Yes, I can just pull it off of my skin, shove it inside my body, and put it back.
What the fuck?
Let me just go and do that.
We'll just install a RoboCop compartment in your thighs.
I'd prefer it if it was in my butt, like my right butt cheek just popped out and I could just stick it in my right butt cheek.
Literally, you want junk in the trunk. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm firing today, Eric.
Right. Is that a gun in your pocket? Why, yes.
Are you happy to see me?
Oh. He's firing from the hip. No. So he's the only one that we need to come up with a plan as an out-of-game team for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe this is something we should think about together over the week.
Yeah. I was going to say, we can end on the scene of both Luther and Astara walking in with Gildo and Tyler several floors below, making their plan.
Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm so sorry. I just thought of something. I don't know if this is a good idea because maybe we don't want, maybe this would look bad with that guard person there, Mags. Mm-hmm. But if they went hunting for that sniper and they potentially found that sniper, wouldn't there, in theory, be a sniper rifle just kind of sitting around with a big old scope? And we can just have him mounted somewhere where he can kind of watch through a window with the sniper rifle.
That rifle.
Well, either one of them, really. I mean, one of them is more stinky, so maybe he should be a mile away out of scope.
I think it depends on, well, I don't know if they found that sniper.
So,
Frank, they find that sniper?
Meta thing, my class actually gives me a bonus to tracking.
What's that have to do with the sniper?
To track the sniper.
Track down the sniper guy.
But
it's going to be hard to do at this point, but maybe.
Yeah. Like you would have had to do it earlier.
Tyler, split the party. We'll do the party. We'll go to the event, and you just go track that sniper.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You know.
God.
Normal Tyler strats.
Classic Tyler.
Yep. Classic Tyler.
Let me find where it is so I can read it off to you, Frank. I'm almost there. All right. So Desperados receive plus rank for cunning tests. They also receive plus rank to awareness tests when tracking a target.
Okay. I love that your character is just desperate.
Yeah. Otto. He's a desperate Otto.
Aww.
Yeah.
He's auto desperate.
All right. So
Eric, now I get it. It literally says keyword scum under my character.
There you go. I wasn't not insulting you in chat. I didn't. I was not.
What was
going on?
Like, what the hell?
No,
the fuck is Eric throwing shade at me? What did I do? Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I honestly didn't think about it.
Because it says keyword scum right there.
Yes.
To be fair, though, it's still applied.
Yes. That's what I said in chat. I said no. He actually just means Tyler is scum. Yeah, so we end with the scene of both Luther and Astara being led through the gate towards the palace itself. And then the screen goes black, as it always does.
All right.
Does it, though?
Yeah.
Did it go blue this time?
What if it goes white? Because sometimes the screen does go white.
Yeah, that's only if something special happens. Like,
don't do blue, it breaks if it's blue.
A gunshot.
no.
Well, green screen, you can make it into whatever you want.
White sometimes you fade to white because like if it goes to like the end trailer and the end trailer is like a white background.
Yeah, but that's like blinding and jarring for the audience.
Yeah,
like,
totally
why?
Is. But it happens. Just saying. Or maybe like an off white. All right.
Like a bait.
Okay.
Cream, like a heavy cream fade to heavy
Like
cream.
Herman's like, no, Maggie, stop. All right, I'm gonna get rid of all. Oh, I keep getting rid of the entire overlay. I just want to get rid of all the glory. It's all gone now.
Yay.
Rip
You
in
get
peace.
your wrath back, Luther. Did anyone else spend wrath? No. All right.
No.
I
don't think
gained
anyone
a
did.
wrath, but I forgot to give it, and I
And
never
that's
used
gonna
it.
be it for episode 9.
9.
9.
9.
Nine.
We will be on our 10th episode next week. Definitely come tune in. I think we are taking a break 25th, so you won't see us in the week after that. Due to all the Thanksgiving madness, probably. But the 18th, we will see you all, so next week we will. If you're enjoying the show, give us a little follow, smack the button right there here on twitch.tv/Margaret Crone. And if you're watching us on YouTube, because this video will go up on Margaret Crone Plays YouTube channel tomorrow morning if you just tuned in or you didn't get to watch all of it, or you want to go back and watch all of the wonderful other episodes, I definitely highly recommend watching the prologues if you haven't, because some of them are very, very good, and they will give you some information on our characters, which is really neat. And then, of course, you can hit the subscribe button over there and get notifications. You'll probably have to hit a bell and then hit some other buttons. It's complicated because YouTube's complicated. And then, of course, if you want to help support us in a monetary means, because I do try to pay all of my cast members who are on my shows, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button here on Twitch. And also, if you're feeling super generous, you can always donate. So thank you so much for joining us, and we're gonna just do a little quick wrap up so people can say where you can find them at, and of course what their favorite moments were of the evening. I'm actually gonna toss it over to our game master first, because that's different.
Ooh,
What?
that's spicy.
He's different. He's
well,
different.
I wasn't
He is
ready
different.
for this.
It's okay, we love you.
I was
Kind
talking
of.
with people in our Discord, making plans for Unsung Fury stuff. But you all know me once again. I am Frank, also known as Controller Frank. I'm a Twitch, Twitter, TV at Controller Frank. Discord as well. I occasionally run community games for us most Sundays. Right now, we are jumping back into Arma 3 because it has a wonderful Warhammer 40k mod where we are currently guardsmen, and I am throwing a heretical rebellion at all of you. There are Tau in that mod. There are Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines. Did I mention Titans? There's Titans in that mod. Yeah, a Warhound Titan. It's a 4-person vehicle. We're going to maybe do that next week if we get enough people where everyone is piloting a Titan and just annihilating things. But on the Unsung Fury side of things, I will be releasing the character sheets for Storm Group 5, which is our kill team that attacked the players last episode and partly this episode, I guess. So if you want character sheets for them, they'll be up maybe next week. I just got to make them look pretty, and that's all.
What was your favorite moment tonight?
My favorite moment 2. Eric's reaction when I told him a single word in secret, and Tyler and his character just be like, nah, and just shooting these thugs who were clearly there to kidnap them.
All right, thank you. Thank you for being awesome and GMing us. We really appreciate you taking us on this journey. It's definitely been a lot of fun. Moving on over, we're going to go to the Gildo over here, who's played by Eric Vulgaris.
Me?
Let us know what your favorite moment was tonight, and of course, where people can find you at.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. I'm Eric. I'm Eric Vulgaris everywhere. Yeah, you can find me at Eric Vulgaris. My favorite moment tonight. I was going to say it's typically something that I did, but I think I'd give it a Torinade today. Doing the literally not even letting Frank finish and just shooting up the gangers so they run away. That was super awesome. I like playing with you, Tyler. You're nice.
Thanks.
You're
I like
nice.
playing with you too.
Oh.
Now kiss.
And where can people find you at?
Eric Vulgaris, all over the place.
There you go. Moving on over, we got Torinado played by Apocalypto_12. Of course, tell us what your favorite moment was tonight and where people can find you at.
Honestly, my favorite moment was when Eric was just like, I'm playing with the Prey Sense goggles, like, what? How do I work these things? That one moment when he finally got a hold of them, I thought that was hilarious. Especially since I was already wearing them. I'm like, here, I'll help you. And he's like, nah, I'll just mess with them. So I found that hilarious. The stuff that I've got going on, I'm over on Scott's channel on Friday nights, not this next Friday. Wednesday nights, I'm over on the Lost Initiative show, and of course here on Monday nights for D&D. Those are all my D&D stuff. I have a big event coming up on November 23rd, so mark your calendars for that. And you can find me on twitch.tv/apocalypto_12 and apocalypto_12 on social media.
Awesome. Definitely go check out his big event. It will be exciting. And then moving on over to our last, but not our least. Luther, played by Dalric. Let us know what your favorite moment was tonight, and of course, where people can find you at.
First, the favorite moment. My favorite moment was the person that we explicitly saved to question blew up anyways. That was...
You're welcome! Man, I was
Awesome.
so happy at that.
That's so the opposite of what I expected you to say.
I mean, you're
No,
welcome.
no, that's
You're
cool.
welcome.
There's no... I ate a fucking ton of cookies and it still tastes bitter in my mouth, Frank. Still.
Wow.
You really did eat that whole thing of batter. That's
Did.
disgusting.
That's,
Yeah, rags are good
How
for
do you
you.
like stay thin?
You know,
I
because
yeah.
the batter
He
doesn't
just
matter.
eats like he literally eats buckets of ice cream and then like a fucking whole thing.
Yeah, and then he complains about not feeling well.
That's true.
Listen.
you just ate a whole thing of batter, and then you're gonna say my tummy hurts. Is that what you're gonna do to us?
No, my tummy
Yes,
doesn't hurt.
he
My
is.
tummy-
He's gonna
my tummy
message
feels
him and be
good.
like, my tummy hurts.
My toilet might be complaining, but my tummy feels great.
Oh my
So,
God.
anyways, so let's see. Where can you
Anytime
find
someone
me?
says their stomach hurts, I'm always like, did you poop? And everyone just looks around like, what?
You should
give me
do
a
it.
moment.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Aw.
Frank.
Okay.
Oh well. So over on twitch.tv/DaleRick, where I run multiple campaigns in the same world that have stories that interact with one another. We are literally between seasons on the campaigns as they're both like learning new rule sets going into the new campaign, and we're kind of like tying some stuff together, so doing like the between season sessions, which are like wicked cool sessions for like picking up if you want to join on from partway through the series. The Wednesday morning one, which is my Kingmaker one, they're learning the rules for mass combat, because even though they're Kingmaker kingdom building, it's my own plot, not like the actual Kingmaker rules. But anyways, it's not only are they like building their own empire, they're actually literally going to war with an aggressive, super bad nation nearby, and so they're like scrambling to like, we gotta like hire mercenaries, like, you know, conscribe our peoples, and it's gonna be cool. And have you played games like that before, Eric? I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I'm running a Pendragon game, which is basically all about the peasant levies. Let me tell you,
I run games like
peasant levies. Yes,
Is
that's my
it-
life.
It's a lot. It's a
love
lot
that
of fun.
Those
A lot
are
of fun.
games.
So, I mean, it's going to be fun watching them realize how ineffective they are. But luckily for them, they have some NPCs that'll boost them up. So, anyways, I talk too much. Maggie, what's your favorite moment?
My favorite moment. I gotta give it to. I think my favorite moment is still the Gildo Torinado in the elevator. Like, it's great. It's great.
Frank, what was the background music like during that scene?
You
I'm
know
the
that
one who
Mass
run-
Effect background music?
Mm-hmm.
That.
Sweet. Mass Effect 1, keep it OG.
Maybe.
That was not the music that was actually playing. But... It is funny though. A lot of people asked Frank like stuff about like the show setup. I was like, I'm the one running the show.
Yeah. It's all Maggie, guys.
Yeah, I always love I love a lot of the scenes. I also really like Luther and Astara's relationship that is growing. It's great. They're both like kind of just fearless, and I love that about them. But they're also just, I don't know. I think they're both just very like straightforward, and I think that's what's the weird part about it. But I love it also. I think
when finally, because the problem is they also have a degree, even though they work well together, they don't have a full opening of trust between one another yet. Yeah. I think when that wall, if and when that wall is ever brought down and they connive with one another, I think then woe be to our enemies, because we're going to be knocking nations and taking babies or something.
Or making babies. What? No, I'm just kidding. You know someone's shipping it.
Taking babies.
All right.
I'm shipping those two boys. I was like, I'm captain in this one.
I'm waiting for the fanfic. Someone's going to write it. Thank you all so much for joining us. We super duper appreciate it. As always, like we said, you can follow us all the places. Margaret Crone everywhere is where you can find me at. And of course, we'll be putting this video up in the morning, so you can check it out if you didn't check it out here. Or if you just want to give us some extra love, we'll post that over there. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week, next Monday, 7 p.m. PDT, right here, twitch.tv/Margaret Crone. Bye.
Torinado, shipping it.
Torinado?
Yeah, or Gilday. But Gilday.
Alright, everyone, let's raid someone. Ooh, who should we raid? Thanks again for hanging out with us. We super duper appreciate it. It's always good times. Always good times. Okay, this just sounds really interesting, and I'm curious. Actually, you know what? The struggle. I think we're gonna go over here. We're not gonna do the other one. We're gonna go, we're gonna host